This Hongq kit is pretty solid. This mid matchup will be fun. Owner versus Junjia is where it's at. But I think the biggest gap is bot gap. Bot gap will be pretty strong. Xayah then. So that shows Vi prio. Pantheon Vi. Guma won't die in this series. They go Pantheon first. Okay, so Tion will take Vi. 100% they'll take Vi. Does Faker want a mid here? I mean, Rumble's quite nice. Vi, Rumble, and then mid on 3. Faker likes Victor. Ari. Ooh, no Vi prio, just any Xin Zhao. Why do they ban Xayah then? Driver loves his Sion. And then I guess Hongq will pick a mage, lovely.
Even in case of something
I guess Doran will go
like
Rumble or
Victor
Ambessa. Pretty easy.
Could
go Cassante.
Beautiful front-to-back composition. Yes,
Aatrox also solid, yeah.
Fairly certain that
yeah.
is going to be looking to counter
Rel, Alistar, Ben. It's going to be quite hard to blind support. They have Renata, they have Braum, they have... I mean, Leona might be a pick here.
But C is that has gotten them into trouble once or twice, right?
I feel like Guma likes his Jhin, he likes his MF, he likes his Lucian. Okay, Lucian out.
Again, no matter where you go,
I feel like Guma kind of likes Jhin MF.
T1, no surprise.
Not the best this game though, but I mean it is his comfort. I don't think he would do Caitlyn this early.
Jhin seems
Jhin or MF is his favorite. They take the Nico.
Instead, safe.
Why do they take the Nico? I feel like if I'm CFO, I'll go Ezreal Karma here.
Haven't seen that depth.
So Tion will be playing a losing bot matchup if he goes Karma.
Isn't as big of a deal.
There is no way he's picking Braum into Nico. Are you kidding? I think he's scared of MF on 5.
I don't know if I like it.
Oh, Bard?
Kaiwing
doesn't play range champs. Oh god.
Also very obviously does that
Oh god.
Something that T1
Kai says good.
on.
MF is good, Corki's good, everything's good here, Jhin is good, it doesn't really matter, anything's good on 5 here for Guma. Ezreal Leona I don't like too much. I think if they play against a better team that they would play against Ezreal Karma there. Guma Corki is not my favorite though. Guma Corki, it doesn't really hit. He's not that bad at it, but it's just not a Guma champ I think. He also plays the astronaut pink Corki skin. Annie at MSI so far has looked really fucking OP. Who have we seen play it? We saw Knight play it, we saw Caps play it. Annie at MSI right now is 5-0. Just so you know, CFO's mid laner was 6 years old when Faker won Worlds. Don't forget to subscribe! That is fucking crazy.
Perhaps a date with Destiny.
He started Annie to avoid the poke in the lane. Enemy mid was 6. Oh my god, he's using the pink astronaut Corki skin again. God, Guma. Listen, Guma, you have the most Riz of any player in the world. But that Corki skin is L Riz. I'm just gonna say it. It is. You have the most aura as well, but it is a little bit of a negative aura. Look at that skin. What is that? Get that mana Corki ASAP. Look at that skin. The worst part about that skin is the sounds of it as well. Let me increase volume. Listen to the Corki sounds. It's an aura fucking removal. That thing W's on your head, you're not freaking out.
And you really want to try and do that as much
Faker,
as possible.
You good, Ka?
I think Victor...
Ooh, 3 camps into bot.
Guma, the stun, the
Carrier dead. Carrier dead, 3 camps into bots from Junjia. Base now. Solid 3 camp gank.
And the heal from Carrier gets invested
that stops
T1's
bot matchup from being hard wing. This is more like it, Aatrox for Sion. This is what it should look like. Driver watches the streams chat. W Driver, and he said in an interview he watches Baus. Still a lot of bot push for T1.
I think we're really going to see once the first objective
God, that Corki skin, I'm not over
something like the Elise in the Fairy where you're really going to be looking to just dive on one of the first couple of waves.
Holy fuck, Doran.
Credit to Doran, he is not letting Driver charge a single decimating
going
smash.
Absolutely
Always staying
insane.
in range, willing to tank a little bit of extra damage. Has cleanse, a difficult puzzle. His owner now ready to make the dive happen topside.
He went from Krug-Lord to Wolf-Lord in solo queue yesterday.
Sion, but Driver in a tough spot here. When becomes
nice
lightning,
dive.
a quick flash out, extra shielding, and Doran forced to flash away.
Oh my god.
Just finished the job, but now the tower's hitting him.
They actually pulled it off. Jesus.
T1.
I mean, they kind of landed all their damage, didn't they? Sion's keep being bot. Faker is not having fun in this lane. This lane does not look fun for any. It's crazy how regulations work. Hongq is 17, and he's playing at MSI. Kalist had to be 18 to play in the LEC. Wait, he's 18. He dinged 2 days ago. What the fuck? Is that why he's allowed to play MSI or what? He dinged 2 days ago.
In the jungle of T1. For what I imagine later
they gotta fix that minimap.
Heavy Driver will be making his way over.
T1 is just winning the game.
Oh, Junja has ult.
What the
They might
fuck
want to
is
try and
wrong?
steal.
Owner on the way forward, but now
What the fuck?
manages
It
to get
worked.
So it's going to cost his life.
Oh!
The Drake, but now it's all in.
Onto
for the side
Faker,
CFO.
chain CC
Perfect
dead.
They're going to grab another
Wait.
one on top of it. Faker taken down,
Was?
drops the bear.
Was? Wait, hold up a second.
And T1.
At first we thought FlyQuest could upset AL. They didn't. Then we prayed G2 could do it after the first game. They didn't. Then we thought maybe MKoya the Miracle Makers, they're not. Our CFO the Miracle Makers? Because Guma Susi's on pink astronaut Corki, don't expect him to fucking 1v9.
Taking a decent chunk is
Grubs
rough.
contest, CFO kind of need them.
Yeah.
Right? What the
That's pretty
fuck?
universal.
When it comes to kills, even despite
Proxying on Sion.
some of that control we saw set up earlier, T1, they get
Bramble
one.
vests.
CFO, not going to let them have more for free.
That has to be a bannable offense, right?
Very elaborate.
It's a bug,
map.
it's a bug.
Reddit,
Wait, did he
Reddit.
sell it?
I think it was just a mistake.
Okay, there
looks
we
like
go.
He sold it.
Pick up have some very
But if you have
specific
2
breakpoints
Brambles, you
down
can
the line.
healing reduction
Thus far,
reduce
though,
and then reduce
really
it again.
impressed with the early
Aha.
game. Seeing
So
them
it's a
take control
100%
early definitely
reduction.
feels good, but there is a lot
you get
more
3 of them.
skirmishing to be done.
To do it either.
Okay,
Very
so
close,
first strike
though,
went to
putting
T1.
in a difficult position in
It's
terms
2-1 in Grubs and
resets and
CFO have the
tempo on
gold
the map.
lead. So CFO in a pretty good spot. The gold deficit from Sion into Aatrox is
However,
not the end of the world. Doesn't really matter.
1K difference, not the end of the world for the comp that we, generally
Sion's
look at
job
as
is
scaling
just to
better.
click in
Certainly
teamfights
feels like a
and
strong early
stand there.
boon. Dorn, though, holding on to his
Victor
individual
Rod of Ages
advantage at the
quite
very
early
least.
on.
Yeah, always going
I'm
to,
looking at T1's comp
as
and I'm thinking,
mentioned,
wow.
Doran has
A lot of burst.
been consistently
And then I look at
one of the
CFO's
top-
comp and I'm
top
thinking,
laners within the LCK
who are they going to burst?
since
Ezreal's really
he
far
joined
back.
Gen
Leona's
G.
a tank. Sion's a
But
tank.
unfortunately, it has also
Pantheon
been
is
met with
really
equal
annoying to
level
kill
of
with
troubles
his
when
E.
it comes to the international
And
performance.
that Victor
You wanna
has a
highlight
Rod of
with it early
Ages.
kill point, or get backline access quite as easy as, oh boy.
Ninja locked up, burst damage ready to go. Aegis assault.
Nice
Faker
timing by
waits now
Faker, he
before
waited.
Throwing down his cooldowns. It might cost him though. Honku.
Well played by
Ulti
Faker.
there, but Faker zooming out safety courtesy of the phase rush. Junja's
Oh,
still
what?
looking for
He's
next
out?
moment. Nice flash over the wall.
Oh my god,
Ready to
Owner's
follow
dead, maybe?
as is Kai Wing. Going in for the 2v2. Owner, a little bit tankier.
Junji
Keria
spear?
ready to follow up. Jungle supports on both sides.
Goes
Still
Spaghetti.
standing. Q in. It's not quite enough damage.
Oh,
But
sniped by
the
Honku.
E over the
Gumayushi's almost
wall.
dead to Doggo.
The Ray to finish
Keria
it.
has cooked
Would
here as
carry
well.
real.
Flashes the
Flash
wall.
one is the right choice as Guma's lower and lower. Fights on multiple
Faker
fronts.
lived.
T1 losing so many.
Doran
I think not gonna be too
TP'd.
sad about that.
Guma
T1
lived.
trying
It's
to
a
be
1
tricky.
for 1?
They're
Really?
looking a bit sloppy on the
Both
ring.
junglers
Felt
die
like they
there?
had an exit. Look, this
So
initial
this
set
ends
play
up
is
in a
great,
1 for
right?
1.
Able to do a lot of damage towards
The
Junja,
Pantheon
trying
lives
to
for a
catch him
long
off
time.
guard.
Thunder Sky, I
Makes
think he
a
gets
lot
proc on
of
the
sense. But what
Keria
happens
clone
next
here.
is Junja gets over the wall.
On Keria, flashes.
basically whiff-stealed because
W,
of the
flash, Q,
and then the
E.
immediate response
Doesn't
from
get hit by the
Kaiwing.
W.
Owner doesn't actually connect
Guma
the
and
W.
Doggo are
Damage onto
1v1ing.
Junja in the top lane to get a ton of damage on that turret.
What the fuck?
What a reaction. We'll see where they
Okay,
want
Drake
to
to
send Honku.
CFO.
Side lane
Oh, there, Junja's in the area, has his ultimate
Double
available.
10.
I think he uses it.
Oh, what? That
Sky
Leona
trying
ult
to
was
clear the way.
crazy.
It's a bit of a desperate game, but World Ender now coming out. Massive damage.
Dorat.
Doran lives for an extra second. Needs one more Sundered Sky.
Oh my god, Thunder Sky. Oh my god, Dorat.
The outplay! Doran lives for far
Oh
too
my
long.
god, he
Honku
dodges the
can't
victory
get
as
it
well.
done. Doran, are you kidding me?
Okay, Doran is OP as fuck.
That's how lives through that.
Doran, baby.
Baker pushing for
T1
free
got
on the
a lot
top
of-
side.
a lot of
nearly
gold there,
knocking
a lot
down
of
that
them.
tier 1 tower.
The Aatrox ult into auto attack is crazy.
And holding on to it
Faker
pretty
doesn't
well.
have flash yet.
Try for difficult, but luckily they have the Hex
Keria.
gates to back
Keria
them
took
up.
the
It's
gate.
Keria on the
Keria
back
has
side.
flash.
CFO have spotted it, but it
Keria
might not matter.
has been
Quick
engaged
lock-up.
on.
Faker there as well.
His chain
They've
CC'd.
isolated the Nico.
Is
Keria
dead.
in trouble.
Okay,
Burning, cut
well,
down
Keria
by
just
the ulti
fucking
of the
ended.
Victor.
Two
Keria's
telegraphs.
having a tough one.
CFO does go over.
Is the
to
Mickey X
CFO.
over
This
Keria a
early
buff
back
to
and
Keria
forth.
every international? Have I
Still
nerfed it now?
ongoing as,
Tier 1 domestic record, Faker has
You can
a lot
see
of games.
here a bit of a contrast.
International record, he has a lot of games.
Bottom one,
Production
man.
beautifully.
He played
for
at
Honku
Worlds
as
at
well,
6
and
years
we're
old.
starting
No,
to hit the
he-
breakpoints that I was talking about for CFO. Almost.
We generally
LCP
favor
is the
the
League of
scaling
Legends
CFO
Championship
more, and it
Pacific,
was a bit of a misstep around
which is
Drake. They
basically
gave those
like
early kills
Asia
to
Pacific,
CFO,
which
and
is
they've
kind of
been
like
in a pretty decent spot
Vietnam,
ever since
the
then.
PCS,
Dorn, again, the strong point of his
OCE.
team now
I think
alongside Guma as
LJL's
the
in
Herald.
there. They all combined.
It's going to crash, but won't quite finish the tech. Doran
This
is, and now it's
this
Keria
dragon
on
looks
the
a little
flank.
sketchy.
CFO, knock up
Driver's
from Driver.
tanking.
Like 5
Dorat
angles.
on the flank.
Baker and Guma ready
Keria
to
is
go.
on the
CFO,
biggest
where are
flank
they
I've
gonna
ever
go?
seen in
They're
my
gonna
life.
Start here. Instant ulti laid down by Honku. Doran
Focusing
off on the
Owner.
side for now.
Leona ult is
Contested, but it's
good.
Owner
Got his
who's in
ult off
trouble in
though.
the meantime. Kaiwing going in, the ball damage coming in from
Faker.
Driver.
Oh my
It's
god,
Keria
Doggo.
on the back line
There's
with
Keria.
the three.
There's
Man,
Keria.
knock-up so damn
There
patient.
is Keria.
And CFO are getting sent packing, retreating back to their side of the rift, but it might not be enough. Junja on the way out. Driver
There
frontlining,
is Keria.
trying to buy space.
I mean, Doggo flashed
On
the
anti-play
Faker
was
flash
great.
Tibbers.
That man coming
carrier flank was so good.
Oh, have to abandon ship. Now pick on
Faker's
Faker.
dead here.
Faker caught out. Shield of Daybreak.
Doran's
Double TP's now
TPing.
coming in to back up
Why?
the play. It's going to be an all-out
Can he
brawl
save
on the
it?
top side. Faker living for an extra moment. Driver going to find the knock, but should finish the kill. But Doran is here, as is Orin. Doran. Double Doran. As Owner is here. Carry on the way.
Driver has flash.
Kuma stepping up. Owner finds
He has ult as well if they want to turn this.
Back away.
There's the turn. Oh god, triple knockup. Oh my god. Doggo's gonna go crazy.
And now they need to get the hell out. Owner living for
Oh my god, Owner just played fucking ping pong with that Ezreal.
He has to make the difference.
Jesus. He knocked him back and then EQ'd him and knocked him up.
Get the better of CFO. No dare. Despite it. Oh,
Carrier going for a solo kill or what?
Locking up Jojo. Driver trying to clear the wave.
An overstep.
Well played by Owner.
The rest of T1
Nice try by
As you can see, the
CFO.
rest of T1 does
I like that CFO rein in with all the
too late
TPs.
as Faker.
He's 30
That's
next year, Faker. It's
CFO
crazy.
definitely not out of it.
He's still
Regaining
frying.
control is a little bit tough in this scenario, though. Obviously, these choke points are very dangerous. This Driver.
On a Driver, a bit of free poke. Carrier off to the side, really determined to take away that engage option. Carrier getting lower.
Driver's
and lower.
dead. Carrier's dead. Doran's out. Kuma's a bit low.
Entirely about the Otacon. They're forced to pull back. Driver
Tringia
traded
fights
in the meantime.
Dorat.
It's just the one-for-one support for a top laner.
Faker.
But now the re-engage. Faker
How did he land that Tibbers without flash?
finds his man, and Owner and Kuma are there to follow.
Doggo?
Doggo now. Doran locked up.
Oh,
For a moment.
Dorat.
Should be able to finish that one. They need
It's
to
a
get the hell
2
out
for
when because
2.
Lightning does not connect.
No,
T1
it's not.
can't
It's a 2
follow
for
up.
3.
And the rest of his team
Jumps
arrives.
into 2 people,
Not
dies,
quite a-
refuses to elaborate.
Red. I want you to
How
see
did
what
Faker
happens to
turn this?
CFO
He just
instead. They
ulted him, I
think they
guess?
smell weakness. And the turn here,
Okay.
that's not
God,
a flash.
and he's
That's
so
just
OP.
straight up a Tibbers. You can see the passive. They walk into flank, but he did get spotted. We see the pings go down. I think I want to try and collapse.
Doran waiting over the wall. Umbral Dash takes him out. But the wave cleared bot
Doran.
slash.
A bit chunk.
To poke. Doggo with the red buff, pretty crucial. Song Q continues to walk up. Owner ready
Leona
to go
just
in.
flash ult
Just
Doran.
starting the fight all on his lonesome, but
They're
here comes
completely
Driver.
split.
The
Oh,
real
Kuma.
caught out. Pop off
Kuma
the
dead.
first of the day.
Doran
Too
dead.
late. CFO
Owner might die as well.
Q is so
Owner
damn
dead.
strong,
Faker
and he's
TP's
just
in to try and save it.
taking over the fight.
Faker
Doggo here as
has
well.
flash,
T1
but he's dead too.
thought they had
CFO
the
are getting it
angle,
Baron.
but Driver and
CFO are getting it Baron.
together. And the
Doran
first
is so
engage from
split.
Trinja
Kuma
looks
gets
like
caught by
There's
everything.
no
It should be Baron, but
already poked, and then Driver.
it'll take a
comes in.
while to do this Baron. Ezreal
Drives
should
right
murder
into the
through it. They
backline
don't
of
have
T1.
smite.
As they get blown up.
Dragon is up.
And now
Soul
T1's
points for
the one you
T1.
think of these Barons,
They should
but
be able
it's
to
CFO
base
that's
and
gonna
run
be
there in
taking the
time.
first one in.
The question on our
Okay.
minds as we entered this series
They need
was,
to
can
stop
they
Dragon
weather the
now,
storm of the
CFO. They need to
early
stop
game?
Dragon.
And so far,
Oh,
As
this
now they make
Victor
their
is
way
getting
over into the
really
river,
OP
and with
now.
this Baron,
Atakan.
Rebel Baron
Start.
power play already at
Baron.
2.5K gold. I don't know
2.2k
if
gold
T1
up.
can contest these
Soul
objectives.
points
This is gonna be a
denial.
massive gold
2
chip because
drakes
there's still
apiece.
tier 1s on the top side. There's still double objectives.
They don't have flash on
bottom
any,
lane,
right?
and you can
Faker
see
used it.
the
Actually, I
start
think
of what
T1
felt
is
like an
fucked this
inevitable
game.
red tide. T is taking away all that Baron time.
Skywing
Skywing.
on the ward. On the ward.
Skywing
Mega
wants
quad.
to go extra tanky,
One
but
kill
not
for
tanky
T1.
enough.
Oh, he got
Skywing
the ult
lives
on
for an
Kuma.
extra moment. Now the
Oh,
fight's
he got
gonna
the ult
kick
on
off.
Kuma.
Pantheon
Kuma
comes
flashed.
down from the sky, but he's caught between Faker and
What is
Owner.
going
They
on
make
this
it look
series?
effortless.
What is going on? How is
Big
T1 winning that
assault,
fight?
can't block an
Carrier
assault
flash
from
ult.
both sides.
Bomb.
And
Game 1.
in goes Carrier. CFO had all the tools.
How
all the
on
advantages,
earth
and in a
have
blink of an
T1
eye,
just
they
won that fight?
Disappear.
Like, that is crazy.
T1.
They just
Single
completely
moment of
inted it on
weakness.
mid,
Skywing
gave
goes
Baron,
down.
and then they
that
just
they probably could've
5-4-0
gotten
them
away with,
on
but CFO,
Atakan
to their
against a
detriment,
level 16
wanna
Victor
try
and
salvage
all of them
the
having Baron.
situation. Deepos.
They lost
Junja goes
the
in alone.
easiest
Doggo's
fight,
in the area, Driver's in
and
the
they
area.
won the
They're
hardest
all
fight.
trying to help.
And trying to find those angles
Alright,
of attack.
Corki has 4
T1
items.
showing
TP
their
from
experience.
Faker.
It's a TP from
Straight behind
Junja
Hong
not
Q,
quite in
no
the great
flash
position,
Hong
might
Q.
be
He has to
caught
kind of
out
run up
TP,
here.
gravity field, the
Oh,
response,
nice
the
by
flash
Faker.
in from
Flash over
Faker.
W.
They wanna take the mid lane
Stopwatch
out
is
of the
good,
equation.
but
Hong
he's
Q goes golden
completely
for a brief
cooked
moment.
here.
Driver gonna try to peel as best he can, but down goes the Victor. As
Wait, how
Carrier
did Owner
grabs the
lose his
kill.
GA?
Resurrection
Was?
coming in for Owner. All they got was the GA on the other front of the fight. And
You know,
T1
this might sound
feel
very
comfortable on the
strange to
top
say,
side.
but I actually think
Could've been
that's not
worse
that bad for CFO.
CFO. As Hong Q does go down, but a GA.
Xin Zhao and
Also,
Annie
couple
just lost
summoners.
both of their
Not
flashes.
the worst trade. It's about the aftermath. I think this initial play
And
not
they
too
just
bad,
lost
but if they
Xin Zhao
lose
GA.
Driver as well-
Driver, lock
They
up
kind of need
again
to get out,
beside
but they're not out. They
the
just die.
Again.
It would have been pretty good for CFO.
And the play
Man, I can't believe
It's a
CFO
situation where
lost
we
the game with the
expected
state they
that
had.
as we
They
got
had
later into
2
the game,
Drakes, a
if
4k
T1
gold lead
couldn't
or
run
some
over
shit.
in the early
2k
game,
gold
hey,
lead,
it might be
2,
tough
4k
for
gold
them,
lead.
but
Yeah.
A level
the way they're
16
executing
Victor.
in these fights is just
And
so much better.
Well, it is
They were
also
forcing Atakan.
The T1 large
Faults on the
done,
pink
also
Corki
approaching
skin,
a fourth
it's still
item on
triggering
Doggo.
me.
Maybe the
Hinges
So when does the
on
Victor
having better
build
vision,
spike?
set a
I'm
better prio,
confused.
but
Does he spike on death cap or what?
Coming over.
Eco clone as
They're
much as they
waiting
can.
for
Face
any
checking
flash
of
to
those
come up, I
brushes,
think.
Getting mid prio before they lay down their vision. It looks like reset's coming through, so a moment for CFO to try and get something. Ulti in to cancel.
Oh!
Good vision coverage.
What?
They just want to delete the support before the fight even starts. Carrier running for his life. He's going to burn down. Ignite should just take him out.
Carrier dead. Owner no flash.
Over the wall. The bear dropped, but not on a crucial target.
GA proc from Pantheon.
The TP coming in, Doran gonna flash to the side. He has to be the difference maker. Immediate ulti out. Doggo for now on contested.
Wing dead. Doran 1v2ing. Victor's healing him to full. Doran dead. Doggo dead.
And Doran might go down.
Some Magi stacks to the Annie.
But the
How did
positioning
Owner
that
not die?
CFO put themselves in didn't do them any favors.
He wasn't even in trouble.
Enough, and now Baron started up here for T1.
They got Carrier. They got Dorn, but it doesn't look like it's enough. Kuma, Owner, Faker still standing strong. Quick stun onto Driver. Gravity Field will lock up Faker for a brief moment. Decimating Smash doesn't connect. Objective going to be soloed out by Owner in a quick retreat as they manage to grab the Baron, and now CFO need to get the hell out. Unstoppable is the Scion, but Honq is going to be in trouble. Has to flash away as the sun flies through the air. Faker layering the skills beautifully. Tibbers laid down.
Did he W on purpose there to get the Q to make the stun?
T1, that might just be it.
Yeah,
they're going to be able to get Driver as well. They have the Baron buff.
Carry respawning. Able to find the CC. Driver zoned off. Recalls in the mid lane from Faker. He can TP right back if he needs to. Ulti down mid to try and clear, but in the blink of an eye, no opportunity to scale, no soul in this
Carrier's
game.
playing
T1
fucking tag with Sion.
To end it here. A brief glimmer of CFO hope, but that's all we got to see. Otherwise, total control from T1, even despite the few fights.
He's just unrelenting, Dracos. It's mean.
He just wants. He's never going to get the chance to recall. And now Doran's here to finish the job.
He was running away for so long that his ult came back up. What the fuck?
Doran's just going to keep chasing. I don't think he can finish channeling
his
a recall.
Ult came back up.
He just wants to go home. T1 won't let it happen.
Someone get this man an Uber.
It's body bag or no.
This is like me on the Uber app looking for a driver.
Wait, but now he's back on Vision.
But it doesn't matter because the game is ending. Down comes the Pantheon. Junja involved in the fight, trying to isolate off to the side. Doggo still living, but it does not matter. T1
well, Driver escaped. Driver escaped.
Drop a game.
He escaped.
The victory in game 1.
Okay, T1 won, but that was a very sketchy game from T1.
Back and forth here.
A little bit too crazy. Their Atkan fight was great. Some of the shit that was going on wasn't great, but it's T1. It's gonna be a little bit degenerate. Alright, Vi is open, but I think T1 are just gonna pick Poppy into it. TF ban, okay. I mean, there's Vi. The reason I don't like Vi is I think T1 will pick Poppy. They could pick Xayah Rakan, they could pick Poppy. These two champs, these two combos would be very annoying to play into as Vi. Ooh, they're gonna do Kalista Renata. Yeah, Nico's out. This is where you really need to be ready to do a Karma lane, but I think T1's prep is very good against Kaiwing. You can talk about like their gameplay, maybe not a little bit hit and miss last game, but they got it done. I think they realize Kaiwing just won't pick range supports. He won't pick Karma here. And he won't pick Karma when he picks Nico on 4 either. Xayah, Rakan, and Kalista Renata, do you want to lose the game? What?
And Nico is out of the pool.
Lucian, okay, pick the Nami. Kaiwing, pick the Nami. Pick the Nami. Why are we thinking? Pick it. This is what I mean. I think they know that enemy support doesn't play range champs. Chat, if you play Lucian Brown into Kalista Renata, you will lose the game in a record time. Imagine we let Twitch chat draft for us. Would we be cooked in internationals? Well, I guess we already are. We already are cooked. They're gonna go Rise on 3 instead of Poppy. I'm surprised they didn't take Owner Poppy on 3 here. I would ban Poppy 1000% if I'm CFO. Yeah, T1 can probably ban Cassio Ari, pretty safe. Galio ban.
It's a bit tough.
Not bad. Petro Rat. What the fuck is that? Wukong is a good champ. Great champ here. I mean, CFO's comp is not that bad. They just need a bit more frontline and a lot more damage. So, A-Soul's okay, but I would love like an Ornn with this Ambessa ban. Some kind of engagey tank. Cassante is okay, yeah. And now I would love to see a Ari. Give it some more CC follow-up. And I think the draft is solid. I think Ari better. I like Ari more. No, not Zoe. I prefer Ari there. Yeah, it might be a Doran Camille. It might be a... what's in? Ambessa out. Aatrox out. Gnar, I guess. I don't really like Gnar though. Well, I think CFO's comp is pretty balanced. Lucian Nami, Aurora Vi, and a Cassante. But
Expectations,
I think this
attention
comp
down to the
is
bottom
OP
side
as
of the
fuck.
map.
They have
T1
insane
really
strong
laying
bot,
down
they
the
have
bottom in
Ryze
that
ult for
1-2
bot, they have
priority,
Ryze
picking
ult for
their
Jax, they
bottom,
have
not
Jax
worried
on
about the
side
potential
lane, they have
counter
an
pick from the
insane
side of CFO.
3v3.
CFO showing us something a
I
little bit
think
new.
T1 wins this game.
Doggo's loosely a much lower cooldown.
Oh, he lost XP. Oh my god, he flashed for the XP. No, he didn't, he didn't. Oh my god.
Maybe even only,
the Cassante flashed for the XP. There is no way he just flashed for the XP. That is crazy.
Confirmation.
He's the kind of guy that flashes for a cannon and says worth.
I don't think he's going to get the opportunity. Oh,
Yoink.
no! Steal it! Oh!
But to get the
Okay,
barrier, they
Guma
get the
got
heal in
chunked
exchange for
super
just
hard
a
for
heal
that.
of their own.
I mean,
So
CFO is
Junja's
losing
flash
flashes,
given
but
out
they're
a little
not
bit difficult,
losing
but for the
experience
bottom
and
2v2 at
gold.
least, a nice
Falling far behind, it also accelerates owners.
Wait, Carrier's dead, or?
bubble. Nice look from the side of Doggo. Carrier forced to flash out.
Holy fuck, the Guardian was
Doggo
crazy there.
Kyling.
Oh, this
Recalls
positioning
the
by
trap in the
Junjia is
bush
so
as
clutch.
Junja walks into Faker. Honku now looking for the setup.
But he has face rush Faker.
Flash forward. Faker
Oh my
flashes
god,
out.
Honku was clean! What? That kid is fucking clean.
Gets his own buff.
He like Q
doesn't really care.
one and then he flash auto
Makes his way over to the top side of the map and
E
just
the face rush Ryze Q2 or what?
Ryze.
Chat, we really
And
need to
it's
stop calling me
Pretty
Unk.
plain and simple.
I am in my 20s.
Faker caught right as he goes
Yeah,
to
Q1
place the
flash
ward. What a nice
Before
little
he flashes
timing.
and then auto
Coming
eases
in
his
from
flash.
Junja.
From Junja.
Insanely well played.
Doggo, down
Oh
to
my
the
god!
first to the door, Dorn
He
running
ganked
through.
top and sniped him with a W on the swap.
In
Wait, is
respect to
CFO gonna cook Koi if they lose the series? If they
They
lose
are
the series T1?
Cooking. Flash over
Nah,
the wall.
Koi will be fine, right?
Credit to that carrier.
I mean, ideally,
Owner,
Junjia
his
gets
guns
the
are
6
dumb, so he can
here,
actually afford
and they
to do
punish
this.
the carrier flash down
Obviously,
before Guma
just
gets
dinked
6.
5, but
But he's a little bit away still.
Purple
Grubs
experience
in
bars
1
at the
minute.
bottom of your screen.
Vi 6
Guma
after
just
Grump.
slightly
Could do
overall.
Grump and then lane
Back
gank
to
top and
the
kill
so
carry
a
and take
quick
Grub
level
or something.
6 could
Something like that.
Doggo's game.
T1 is swapping away from the Grubs. T1 is swapping away from the Grubs.
Nice early game here
They
from
still have a
CFO
timer
for
to punish this
second game in a
Renata
row,
really hard.
But it was the
Faker.
objective fight where we're really
Uh-oh.
starting to see.
Faker caught out. Q flash from Junja. Instant bubble.
Uh-oh. Now
Wait a minute, it's in the
CFO
guard,
gets
claim the
Grubs
speed of
for free.
warfare.
They're gonna
In a great
drop bot
position to take
waves.
it now.
Wait,
Guma
CFO
and
is
Carrier
kind of
trying to push
frying
back,
this
trying to
game.
get
What the
something
fuck?
on the bottom.
They only get 2 Grubs.
Loves his objectives as
Owner
well, Mo.
sniffing bot, culling the
true.
wave to try and stop the
See if
dive.
Maybe he can sneak a kill if they get over eager. Owner level 6 here on the bottom side.
Ryze
Quick
ult,
heal
they're full
coming
sending
out.
it.
Faker on the way and good tidal wave to start.
Bailout's
Doggo
ready.
doesn't really have any mana. Nice
Kalista
ulti coming
ults
in
him.
from Guma to reset the tower aggro.
Oh,
Doggo living for
wait,
an
what
extra
happened to
second,
Kalista
decent
rend?
damage, and Owner now forced
Why
to
did
flash
Kalista
away,
rend
but
not
they
do
got
damage
what
to
they
the
came
Lucian?
for. Honku here trying to extend the fight.
Vi is on the way.
Find the punish. Excellent handshake. Catches him in stealth.
Nice
Perfect
bubble.
from Carrier. Caught off onto the side. Wants a bit more damage.
Junjia can Q ult
again,
whoever.
keeping the play
Faker
going. The
flashes
extra
in
move is
10
coming in
seconds,
from Kyler. They
9,
don't have the tidal wave, but they might not need it.
7,
Honku on the chase.
6,
Carrier
5.
ready to handshake to try and disengage. Faker
Dead.
looks like he will just be sacrificed here. Bubble to follow.
Wait,
Junja gonna be going
Junjia
in
is
the kill.
completely
Honku
frying.
take
Why do I feel like Kalista
excellent
Ren did
turn
no
from the
damage
side
to
of
the Lucian?
CFO. T1,
Am I
the initial
fucking
dive
busy?
started well, but they used too much
because
Maybe he ran out of
haven't been able
range?
to build any, wasn't
Yeah, I
that
know he
much
has no
damage
AD chat, but
available
I'm saying
realistically,
it did
which
0
means
damage.
that
I'm not saying it did little damage. I'm saying
response from
it did
CFO
0. Oh, he healed
trying
same
to
second,
kind
didn't
of get him
he?
out, but I think Faker can
It's
do.
not
and
Unk
CFO
Eyes.
midway
Man,
when
CFO
Doggo has
have done
any
a
form of
lot of
backup
good stuff this
is
game.
hard. I say that as he's laning 1v2, he does still need
A
help.
lot of good stuff.
Although, does he?
Ooh,
Some form
electrocute.
of backup has appeared. as
Junjia has found
Doggo's
so many
still
good
really
angles.
And I think, again, I want to call
And
minds
Doggo
back to the
sniped
mid-lane
out so
matchup,
many quick
because
kills.
I think Honku can
Fall.
Bro, Doggo is confident as
That's
fuck.
substantially behind. I think this was mostly the kills that were found, right?
That's
but
a
he
volume
wasn't
increase.
dying on.
New scales fantastically
Ryze
as the
ult,
realm warp now
Honku.
comes in. Owner looking to find his target.
Oops.
Honku locked up for a moment and trying to make it out to safety. Owner a quick
Runs
retreat
out.
though.
Okay, double
So
ult by
ulti
T1, ult
traded
from
for
Aurora.
ulti.
For T1
1
right
minute on
now,
Drake.
and some of the matchup. And Junja with the way he's
Lucian
been
is
playing.
really
Owner,
strong. Kalista still
3-6
no
doesn't get
blade.
to do that much.
Attacking from multiple
Doggo, the
angles
problem
is
he has is
harder
if he
on the Renata.
dashes
This time you do have
forwards
the
without a
closer to keep you
wave,
safe, but it's not the
he
same
gets
level of
Renata Q'd in
engaged
the
threat.
face. So he needs to be
Nico
really
brings
careful of
through.
Renata Q. If he can
Doggo
bait it
Kyling
and then
continuing
dash,
to
it's
trade
great.
in the mid lane. Doggo happy to have a
Like here, you see?
1,000 gold
Oh,
lead. Not
he
even a
didn't dodge it.
full completed item from Guma as Carrier is taking an immense amount of damage. Heal just for the movement speed.
Really good timing
Try
as
to
well
get out of the
before Drake
calling.
spawns.
Of the
Ow,
electrocute.
ow, 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 ow.
The funniest part. Freeze
Oh!
from Lucian is, oh my god, Honku.
No flash carrier.
Force
Honkyu's
flash
feeling
out, flash
super
forward, flash straight.
confident.
And again, this is something
That's
that we've
Drake.
seen
Move
this
towards
tournament
mid tower.
so far is just chipping away at
Honku
these
has
cooldowns
no
before a
ult, though.
major fight. Drake
Own an
gonna be
ult
picked up
too.
by Junja. Honku's sticking around in mid lane.
Honkyu's
knowing that
losing
that
a bot
ulti
wave
was was used in the previous fight. It's just 5 seconds away.
He's just losing a bot wave. He's just giving that bot wave. He's not giving a fuck. He's just hitting that tower.
2,000 gold in the lead at 14 minutes.
Oh, he almost killed Guma. You saw that?
taken as well.
He's telling his jungler to catch bot. I'm staying mid.
The team fight, I think, For T1, not a given. The last time around, they were very
has ult up for Guma if he wants it.
Mid-lane turret falling early as
Owner caught out for
Whoa, he just kills Owner. What?
The burst damage is there, but Faker now wants to take down Kaiwing, but he might be the one who's in trouble. Flash forward, gets a little bit extra movement speed.
And he kills Faker
the
too.
base rush isn't there, and Hongq grabs another
Carrier
T1.
no flash.
But
Bro,
that just doesn't work.
He just told his jungler to go bot and push and said, I will do the rest.
Just trying to
What the
desperately get
fuck?
anything. Meanwhile, Junja
It's
is
15 minutes in, and T1 is going to be down 4k gold.
And credit to CFO again. Top lane changed, but top lane isn't where the action is happening, although, as I say that, Caedrel getting things kicked off. Q3 ready to go for rest. It doesn't look like he's going to have an easy way out of this. Was hoping to find the ulti, and he will at least be able to take Dorn over the wall. Nice healing coming in. Omni
says
on the
4K
ulti,
because
but
I
he gets
thought
away
bot tower
from the
would die,
Pathmaker.
but it's not dead.
That's
Okay,
the crucial
died.
skill. Rest back and can't cancel it early. Q3
Flash.
taking some time.
Oh,
Dorn
nice
in
handshake.
trouble, but manages to get the
Oi,
shutdown.
Hongq's there.
Hongq on the way.
Oh, Lucian's there.
That's the calling.
Brrr.
Trouble. Knockdown there.
Oh, dice.
No!
Is Hongq legit
Shooting a
aura
dart.
farming? Yeah,
And
you could
he's
say
the
that.
dog.
Or you could say he's Aurora farming.
Cross-map,
All right.
CFO.
Game 2.
Doggo dash
T1,
in
you
now.
highlighted it so well, right? It was
That's
the angles of
backwards,
attack,
don't be
how
weird.
well they fought. Their powerful tools, but CFO aren't
Faker.
going to give you an inch. Coling
Faker.
coming through. Clean combo again.
Wow.
Junja
CFO
grabs
is
the
playing
kill.
really fucking
And again,
well.
they're just making these side
Like,
lane
they are
picks look
just
so
playing really
effortless.
well.
Infernal Drake is spawning as
Ulti
not
across
that
the
ult.
top. Hoping to find the jungle. Doggo doing decent damage, but has the
Hongq's
cleanse, and
here, though.
Hongq.
Oh
One
my
moment
god,
left, only the
Hongq.
clone owner managing to
Guma
make out.
Susi
Guma
down.
has release on life, but it's not
Doran's
enough to bail
here,
out.
but can he go in?
Doran? I don't think he can do enough.
It's
by
almost a
himself. He's
6k
arriving, but
gold lead.
The room's already on fire.
Pre-20 for CFO.
And
Is it just me, or is
0, 1,
every
and 8.
good
This is
team
the
at
guy
this
that we look at,
tournament
engaged champions only.
look kind of
Maybe a
sus?
Renata in there as well.
Like Gen
But really
G
showing
dropping
up
games
on
to
this
G2
Nami,
and a couple sus
making it work.
moments.
Supportive role
BLG
for sure,
looking
but
sus.
overall dominant
AL
performance thus
against
far. I mean, just look at the
FlyQuest, they're
bottom of the
looking a
screen,
little
1.7,
sus.
1.1, 2.6, massive
T1
leads for
against
3 of the
CFO looking
members of the
sus.
side of CFO.
The gap is closing. I wouldn't say the gap is closing. I mean, think
Obviously,
about
actually was
this.
able to make an impact.
T1
and then
in
once
this
they had 2
exact
items, a
same
menace in the
position
side lane.
at MSI
And
last
then
year.
he gets there, or he will
Or
get there
was it last
soon.
year? I think it
Now
was,
looks
right?
the rest of the map, but
They
it's
went to
Dire's
5
owner.
games against G2.
Maybe
can
Then they
see
played against them in the
T1
lower bracket and they
know
3-0'd
that
them
this is their
instantly.
avenue of attack. Playing
I think
through
the
Doran.
teams are just slow at the
But
start of the
it's so
tournament.
hard when the enemy top
And when they
laner is
settle
playing
in,
K'Sante.
that's when their
Wouldn't
pace
just
is there.
dodge so much
And
of
that's
the
why
CC,
T1's
but
always good at
determined to
Worlds.
try again.
Because if they can
Recall
sit
going
there
in
for
from
3 weeks
Faker,
on the same
Q3
patch, they
ready
get
to go.
good.
Quick flash out
Whereas
from
if it's
Rest,
just
managed to
1
find
week
initial
quick,
impact. Yep.
they're a bit
Absolute
weaker
clone,
most of the
but it
time.
doesn't matter, still the escape. Junja on the way in. Realm Warp, they need to get the hell out.
Oh, he
Break
cancelled
manages
it.
to catch him. Oh!
Oh my god.
7 minutes, Junja, Hongq!
And there's Hongq.
Ah!
GG.
Destruction for
GG.
CFO.
It's a stomp, Dracos, in game number 2.
It is a fucking stomp.
T1 arrives.
Holy fuck, he's slamming the
I
table.
heard a nice. Respectable nice is Doggo's still just going.
Carry a
Double
flash.
TP and T1 are trying to fight their way through this deficit, and it's not working out. Doggo already on the way.
Dorat is dead.
Kaiwing supporting for the backside with a bit more damage.
Is he
Faker on
though?
touch, but it does not matter
Yeah, he is.
because it's Doran set to fall. Easy pick
Guma's
up for Doggo.
cooked.
Kaiwing still chasing.
This is
Q over
T1
wall for
on
Judge of All.
Kalista
Gonna get
Renata,
picked
by
up
the way.
bullets. Kaiwing
These are some strong champs for
getting the kill over
T1.
to Hongq. Faker
This is Faker's
running.
rise.
CFO unrelenting.
Oh,
in their
Hongq.
pressure as the double kill comes through the two-fold
Look at this
hits.
game.
Rest chasing, owner falling.
Look at this
CFO
game.
running
They're
the
10k
rift.
up in 20 minutes.
You can see the desperation,
Bro,
some of these
Hongq
flashes, some of these
He
hard
is
forced
fucking
plays.
deadly, that
It's
guy
not working
Hongq.
out.
He is a
The
weapon.
only solace for T1 is
17
that
years
he got a
old.
dragon.
He clicks so much, you can see his champion, like he
That's
has
it.
so much control.
No
He's so
Drakes.
quick.
Or sorry, no turrets rather. I don't think Otacon is going to be in the menu either.
Carrier just
Carrier
threw his ult
cheeky
at them. Hongq is
CFO
better than you.
100%
Really?
in the driver's seat, and T1
Wait, the
I
player
respect
at Worlds who won his
the
region is
instincts
better
to
than
try
the
to fight your way
fucking
out, but
washed
every
ass
time they've tried,
React
it's
Andy
just gotten
Koshimer who
worse.
plays
They have
10
only
league games
dug
a year.
themselves deeper.
Really? Really?
At
What does
least get a
T1
good
do
starter.
to win?
You can't fall behind, or you really very
they
quickly
Get the
just
third
don't do
games
that much. Right? You
Nexus.
damage.
There's not much they can really
There's
do.
nothing. Here.
Beautifully highlighted.
Graciously
what
lose the game and
T1C
go
in
next.
the answer is nothing else. I think
No,
we'll
Don't
decide that
look
one.
AD
maybe you
items,
have,
don't
maybe you
look.
have a
You never
We
know.
popped the Red Bull. It's a long night.
And it's the
I never
only
thought I'd
lead
say
they
this, but at this
have.
pace,
goal
It's the
behind.
only
CFO
lead they
might
have.
take
I'm a
T1
glass
to
half
5
full kinda
games.
guy.
That might happen.
It's a shot
All
class.
right.
There's
Because T1 will go
CFO's
blue,
in
they'll
there
get
as
a
well.
pretty
They're not
OP
gonna fall
comp.
for it.
Doggo stepping up, Guma in trouble. Carrier not quite in range, going to be forced to go over the wall. Uses the heat away.
What happens if there's no way CFO will 3-1 T1? No shot.
Similar
if that
state
happens,
for T1
if CFO win 3-2, I could... No.
But if there's any
But
team,
3-1...
I think
my opinion is this game for T1, not to be that guy, I think this game is a happy little accident. And I think they'll compose themselves next game. Because this is out of control. I've never seen T1 have a game like this before, where they're getting absolutely fucking murdered. The most stumpy game I've seen all year is Gen G, in Tier 1 is Gen G versus Hammer Life, Game 1 Spring.
As long as you don't give an
that
opportunity
was
for
a
Owner
fucking
to somehow get a
headshot of a
crazy
game.
steal here.
Doran's in there.
They're starting to retreat. Doran with the stun.
Owner steal the Baron. I'll give the chat subs.
Oh, love to see it. Look for the turn.
Be down, taking their time. Discipline, the name of the game here.
Faker flashes.
Owner immediately goes in, but it's coming over
the stopwatch from Hongq was great. It's a pentakill for Hongq.
T1, one last desperate gambit, and Faker's the only man standing as Doran 2
all of them in the ult. All of them. Faker is out, and they're gonna end top. That's it.
Unsuccessful
GG.
CFO.
Is it GG? I don't know if they can end actually.
Take it now.
Only 2
get
grubs.
the shove out, maybe get a top lane inhibitor for your troubles.
10-0 and 6 versus T1.
There's no need.
W Hongq.
Get your free Baron, turn it into a soul point.
If T1 lose this game, will you go bold?
And despite
if T1 lose a game where they're 14,000 gold down, will I go bold?
the stopwatch is there.
That's a good question.
We see
Is CFO about to drop a
that'd be
20k gold lead on T1?
Is
CFO about to drop a 20k gold lead?
Well grouped. Realm Warp not quite available,
There's no
but they
way.
will be able to walk away, getting something back.
That Dragon Bounty Soul helps. Bounty
thingy
helps a lot.
For the 2 tanky items, but they need damage. They need to be able to actually kill someone. As Hongq,
big damage. T1 walk forward, immediate Q3 to pull back. Coming in from rest. Hongq off to the side. Quick use.
Dead.
The Seekers to keep Doran standing, but it looks like he'll fall as well. Doggo completely untouched.
Tracks down. 15.8. Inhib down. 15.9.
CFO, they've got the wall at 15k in their favor. T1, there's no way they can
One
hold
Nexus
this.
turret down.
Confidence. An incredible
16.1.
pace of game from CFO in game 2. One final stand for T1.
Dash forwards.
Handshake connects.
16.2.
CFO gonna
Next
need just
tower.
a few more
16.3.
The Nexus
16.6.
in their sights. CFO
16.6 going once. 16.6k gold lead. 24-3. CFO absolutely slammed T1 into the ground. Absolutely slammed them. So they brought Driver back in. T1 on blue, CFO on red. Here we go. Here we go. XCD sign, top there. Big XCD sign. Okay, TF ban. I'm guessing CFO have to ban Azir. I'm guessing CFO have to ban Azir Varus. T1, I guess they could just target ban. What else is there? Talia, TF, Varus, Azir. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on draft. My brain is like thinking. Varus, Azir is open. Surely you don't trade it. So it has to be Azir ban. Holy fuck, I'm so locked in. It has to be Azir ban. Unless Hongq has something into it. Okay, so what do you first pick here? Ari's good, Poppy's a good champ, Trundle's a good champ, Rumble is a really good champ, Gwen Rumble, Galio is up, Ornn is up. I think they put Driver in to leave Rumble open, but they picked Gwen. Now Driver, the problem is Driver is a tank player and they have Gwen first pick, so how do you punish it? You could just use Driver to tank a Rumble, yeah, and take both Gwen and Rumble out for game 4. He's gonna go Gragas top into Gwen. Yeah, he's a tank player, right? Okay, so Rumble will fall through the draft. I mean, T1 could play Sejuani Yone on 2-3. Like some kind of Yone, Gwen. Ooh, Sejuani maybe not anymore. Aurora's out, right? So Yone is quite strong. Could do Maokai Yone to avoid the Trundle. Ooh, Zed jungle. Trundle is the most OP early game champ in the game, so... Oh my god, it's Owner Zed. Owner Zed locked in. Holy shit. Now it's gotta be an Ari, right? For Faker or a Galio. Oh my god, T1 are playing to win. They fucking locked in. Faker, Galio, Owner Zed. They are not losing any more games. I do think there must be a mid lane champ here that carries though. Galio blind. I'm thinking like Cassio. I'm thinking Sylas is not good into Galio. Don't do it. That is such a fake game. Oh, Swain is nasty. That is nasty from HomeQ. Holy shit. They're gonna have to cook in bot. Man, Fearless Draft is the best thing ever made, ever. This is crazy. Now, for bot lane, Kuma loves Jhin. He loves MF. You know what fits in T1's comp? Kaisa is really good for T1. But you know what I think he's going to do? I think he's going to go Jinx, and they're going to go Jinx Lulu. This Northless ban has got my fucking siren red alerts going off. I think they're going to play Jinx Lulu. I know that Jhin MF is the easiest because it's Guma's comfort, but I'm very concerned about Jinx Lulu for T1. Could also do Karma. Oh my god, they're gonna do Jinx Lulu. It's time.
Are getting more and more limited now. Kite, but can't
CFO?
follow up on him. CC
No.
A big risk.
You're gonna walk into Jinx Lulu. Just take the Jinx. Caitlyn. What the fuck? They're gonna play Caitlyn Karma into the Jinx. They're gonna pivot to Aphelios. No, Senna, but Senna what? There's no melees. Senna what? Aphelios Lulu, put it in the bag. Senna what? Senna what? Senna what?
Okay, it's fine.
Senna what? Rakan? Senna Rakan? What?
Give us the 200
What are you
years,
doing?
We'll take the
Senna Thresh? What?
Okay.
Senna Thresh? It's a Lux game, it's a Karma game. Any range support here fries them in bot. You can even play Caitlyn Morgana here. Kate's more
versatile.
Blitz trying. I mean, Blitz is good into Thresh, but I think a range support wins you the game here. But he doesn't play range supports. Ooh, Braum. Caitlyn Braum is very strong together. But with Gragas and Swain and Trundle, I really think a support like Karma here, or a support like Lux, or a support even like Elise, would just win you the game. Braum Caitlyn is strong together, and Braum is very, very good against Galio and Gwen. Very good. Very, very good. Owner is Zed jungle. Has he played Zed before? I don't remember him playing Zed. It's his first competitive Zed game ever, I think. We got Faker Galio. We got Swain into this dive. Man, I really still think the T1 should have played some kind of Jinx lane. I'm not sure if Senna's gonna cook. I'm not sure if Senna can cook enough. Keria Thresh is probably the best Thresh in the world. So, he will make a montage. Spellbook Thresh. Every time I watch him play Thresh, he's a fucking demon. Holy fuck, we went completely off script. What does this chat expect? Do you expect me to predict every champion, every draft, every game? You didn't predict the Caitlyn Braum. Oh, sorry! Sorry! This draft is hype as fuck. Doran?
Really a lot of immediate succeed. In this case, I think he would set up here as Junja has been so consistent.
They're gonna late invade bot, split map. Split map bot. They put Driver in because he's a tank player, and they split the map to make him weak side. Go down in CS, farm, and we fuck their bot lane is what CFO is saying. Now, how do you get back to lane? Is T1 gonna try and gatekeep them? Senna kinda useless level 1. Guys, you're going back to lane this way? Apparently HomeQ Swain is really good. Did Kuma miss experience on the first wave? Is T1 bot lane getting dove? Are they gonna get dove? Looks a bit tricky at the moment. Have to crash this big wave. Ooh, I would play this dive. Yeah, I think, yeah, Junjia turned around. I think they should send it. They have no heal. Fuck it. Fuck it, what you got to lose? It's double limb. Just send it. Kuma won't level up. He is just level 1. Oh my god, he's dead. Kai Wing's dead. Oh yeah! Double kill for Doggo! Oh, brother.
Trying his best. The bot lane is rotating up. They might look for a counter dive, but reinforcements are on the way for Driver.
A little bit lower. Already burned his W. Should be a quick fall. Level up there.
He's out.
Owner.
And you know who's here? Braum's here. He's gonna run past Owner. He's gonna ignore Owner. Get the Gwen.
Slows him down.
Got the kebab ready to go there as Doran starts to run.
No flash Gwen.
As well.
And now they freeze top. Oh my god. Oh, it's a headshot game. Gragas is farming for free.
And
And now Trundle will clear Raptors, base, open top on the freeze. And that's a no flash Senna, no flash Thresh. Oh my good heavens, we might have some problems on the top side of the map.
So
Oh lord.
in this lane.
Wait, Junjia hasn't based yet.
Prospect.
He's staying on the map,
big amount of
no
vision
items.
here. So
Drivers
as long as
drop
Drivers
this
can step
game
too far forward
is just
here,
to not
he's in a
die
decent spot. The cannon
and
wave
kill
taking up
minions.
a bit, but it's not
Oh, he leveled up.
We're just hit level 6 though, and they
Lule.
just have to back off.
I think
Kuma has
wisely
5
backs
stacks.
off will be
A
good.
bit in this lane.
So Junjia is just
We'll
going to do
be
Drake.
Junja starting the in mid lane.
Is there
but
anything
really just needs
CT1
to
can
back
do
at this
top?
point is
Please.
Does Honkyu
Not
die?
yet. Spawning soon
I
though,
think
so
he-
we'll be able
How
to
does he
pick that
die
one
this
up.
game?
Should be able to get him at least
Zed
close
needs
to
to
level
kill
6.
Caitlyn. Galio is
Honkyu
going to be a
gonna
tank.
Take a look here.
Senna has
I don't think even if Owner hits 6, I don't
fucking
think he is
0
threatening.
gold.
Nope. XP not going to be enough. Looking
I
like
guess
the red buff
Gwen
is
has to
next
kill
on the
Swain, but
menu.
they have
Steal this
Gragas
away.
Braum. Gwen
Should
has
be
not
able
got
to
an
use some,
easy
but doesn't
game.
have smite. Now that his Junja is
Gragas
gonna start
Braum
to
are
path
very
up.
annoying
Good vision placed previously by
for-
Owner means he'll
for
know
Gwen.
that it's coming.
Okay, they're basing to go
Lycaria
back top.
stepping forward.
Berserker Greaves on
A
Kate.
brief period of time before the waves crash in mid lane. They
Should
know,
be
hey,
some
maybe
free
there's an angle
grubs
with this
for
Galio to get
CFO.
something done.
Right,
They're going
Kuma
to try and
desperately
stop
needs to
them
back,
crashing
but
top wave.
with Junja showing, I don't know how much they can really do, and Kaiwing just
Oh.
making sure that his wave state remains awkward.
Driver's job,
Going
just
all in,
play the
knows he
weak
has
side.
ult advantage, bit of damage mitigated by the Gragas.
It's very annoying to play against someone who just plays weak side. Because he will just
That
not
lane,
take any
Kaiwing
risks and he will
making
give
sure the
CS
backs
and he
don't
will
come
just go
easy,
even.
willing to give up a bit of life just to stop these recalls.
Oh, the
Swain
cancel with the Swain
cancels
W.
from a different lane
Oh, it's
from a mile
massive.
away.
They're going to
Keeping
lose a top wave and
behind
grubs
on
now.
tempo.
Wait, Carry has TP.
Objective
What
here,
the
I
hell?
don't think there's anything that the
Doran
gangs
really
great.
needs to break
As long
Driver
as
if
there's
T1
no
want to
fight,
win this
obviously
game.
the cast cooldown isn't really going to matter.
Or
The
they need
Catalyst
like
Driver is
CFO
also
to
not
play
friend
really
whatsoever,
crazy
but this
and
core,
overdive
it also means that these players obviously very
and get a good Galio to
fine-tuned
cover
one
it
another,
and shut down the Caitlyn.
and in the previous game, always
No ward.
dashes in were obviously very
Oh, he
good.
pinked the
Ooh,
ward.
cancel.
Guma can't
Down to
click
Guma.
it!
Lantern about to expire. Control ward laid down.
I think they
Flash
could have
out
killed
from
Guma there, but Kaiwing was
Nice bit of
CC'd.
tech there, just putting that control ward
Why
down
didn't he
to make
just...
it impossible?
Why are you just standing
Zoom
there?
in, but it's still so hard to
great.
click.
Why does he just
So
walk
really
up and
good-
hit him?
Really good play there from Doggo and Kaiwing.
What is Kaiwing
get
doing?
both.
As we randomly
All of the
pan down
gold
to
difference
Superfan
is on
Gragas.
Doggo.
There is
Oh, they put
Doggo
Kate
and
and Braum into
Kaiwing. Pretty
Galio with
comfortable.
3 grubs.
Just sit here. Faker, of course,
They're just gonna
itemizing
eat
early MR means
Plating.
wave clear
Doran's
okay,
giving
but
the
it's all
weak
base
side.
damages.
Slow
Is
misses game. And
CFO's
this
drop
gold lead
here is
on
to
Doggo,
stack
good
Drake.
as it is going to matter less as we
That's
get
it.
deeper into
Hold
the game.
mid push
because
and
I
stack
do
Drake.
wanna draw
T1
your
need to break
attention
it somehow.
to the Zed.
And I think it's important to remember that CFO
Doran, can you break
have
Driver
been-
here?
Hold that thought as Driver.
No ult.
Taking some risk there, but we'll be able to walk away. Extra sustain from the Caedrel's making it good, but Doran!
Oh.
Driver just barely fast enough on the flash out to survive.
Has an item. That's a kill. And T1 maybe want to turn
Oh,
this into
Senna
more.
tried to
Don't
snipe it.
find, or doesn't find red of the
Pillar.
yields.
Relatively low.
Junjia's low.
Getting lower and lower. Now
Owner.
getting onto Junja. The Zed going over the wall. Junja trying to heal up as much as he can. Death mark there. Galio on the way in, but Junja might just be in trouble. He's getting chased down now by 2 members in
Junjia
the meantime.
doesn't
Gucci
die.
has to hold on because
Swain
Honkyu
kills the
is
first.
In the midst of 3, keeping the fight going. And
Faker
it's
can't
who's
play
now in
this, he's
trouble,
full
trying to run
tank.
away as the Galio.
He has to
So
flash
far,
out.
the
Can he get to the
single
wall?
kill.
Oh!
Taken down. Faker forced to
Honkyu.
flash out.
Boom!
Honkyu on the
They see
chase.
both of them.
Caught.
Honkyu's gonna chase them.
Swain, ultimate time's out though.
No flash on
Upwards
Dorat.
low.
Honkyu's pretty damn powerful. Healthy as
Miss,
well.
miss.
Nice sidestep from Doran on multiple abilities. Wants to turn things back with his ultimate. Owner going in. Content
Doran
for weak,
turning
doing
this
some
with his
damage.
ult.
Not actually
Owner,
able to get the
W
passive
up?
off, and it's
No.
all Doran, really.
Okay, Doran got some gold. Doran's gonna have to
Topside
carry
for
this game
T1.
so hard.
As we
Owner
take
can
another
maybe
look,
kill
Carrier
Caitlyn
doesn't
later
find
on.
the hook.
Faker's
Even if
full
he finds
tank and
Kaiwing,
Guma's
it's not
too
gonna
far
mean too
behind.
much.
Owner has to complete.
Owner
Doran has to
doesn't find
completely
the
carry this
damage
game.
untouching, and then
Krug,
the
Lord
flash
and
over the
Savior.
wall. Anything out of that,
It's
I
on
think.
you, Doran,
Kind
the
of
killable
insane.
Krug King.
I was caught off guard.
Let's
so
see
was
it.
CFO, but Owner was also
Just so
quite
you know,
close to
chat,
taking
in
down
group
Junja.
stage, EU has won 2 games, NA has won
If that type
1.
of attention is of the team
Let that tell you what it will.
disengages. Owner does a W,
And
so
if you
he's
say,
fine,
but
I
you
want
have
to
2 teams,
look
we
at the
only have
organization,
1.
right? Honkyu going for Rylai's first.
There's a
obviously
reason
to
for
both
that.
champions'
Is
whole
there?
identity,
No, there
but
isn't.
are going to be
You
either
just
break
got fucked
points
by your
where
own format.
I
Good
think
job.
CFO are really going to struggle.
Self-reported.
Like also gonna yep.
Okay, TP in
Again,
by
not
Driver.
always the ideal role, but this is about the best composition you
How
can hope
nice
for
is it to be
in a
Driver?
Chemtech Soul game.
You just fucking farm and go as even as possible
It'll be hard to take down, and
and pick a
we
tank
do see pace of the
and
game
build
a lot
ruby
slower
crystals
for CFO, understandable,
and
because
go
I
down
think they're
gold
gonna be
graciously.
having their eyes fully towards that
And
dragon, and for
all
T1,
accountability
there's
is is on your team, all responsibility is on your team, and your death score just needs to be low.
Not even. As long as you deny Owner access to the
Here it is,
backline,
Doran
the
only
fight should look
Honku.
disgusting as Honku.
No mana on Swain.
But he's out of mana. Doran making the fast play, hiding in the brush, waiting to
Doran,
collapse.
not enough
Honku now in
damage.
trouble with the extra healing.
Huh?
Coming through
Doran?
by him an extra second. Doran
Oh
trying to get
my
fancy.
god,
Misses!
Doran. What the fuck was
The
that?
laughter from the audience. Doran, a massive
Doran.
misstep.
Doran, what the fuck was that?
And you're right,
Oh my
well, Doran is worst. You shouldn't love him at his best either. But this is not the game where he can afford to make a fumble like that. He is
He's
the
getting
one strong
slowed
point.
by Rylai, so I think he thinks his
right
limits are a little off
Really
in his
nice little sidestep
EQs.
there from Honku.
Like here.
And then right here, the snip that is about to come through would have been enough to take him down.
God.
You're just losing to movement.
Oh, he is dead.
The entire team collapsing. Honku wants to try and clear the
Honku
way, but
is
Owner's on
dead.
the way, and he should just fall here. Grass back is good.
He is
Senna
fucking dead.
ulti from across the map is a little bit of extra damage, but now it's the Herald being driven in bottom lane. They managed to find the
Doggo
kill.
crashes onto
Honku
bot
down,
tier 1.
Faker.
Imminent here
Oh
as
my
well.
god, they're just spawning grubs on this
Three
tower and the
grubs
waves
for
on the way.
CFO as
Oh no,
well.
Doran.
Driver on the way
Oh,
up.
Striver has him,
He's
by the way. Yes,
available, taking
Flash.
his sweet time. Body slams are hitting. Cooldown's going to be incredibly low. Doran dashes over the wall. The quick flash to follow.
Oh
Body
god,
slam
solo
and the
bolo for
kill.
Driver.
That cask
They
connecting.
didn't get bot tier 2, I think.
The gold lead keeps
Oh, they
getting
did
bigger.
get bot tier 2.
Chemtech soul
Oh,
point is
you
available.
mamma mia.
Stacks nowhere to be
And they
found.
TP mid to hold. Oh, the game's fucked for
Driver
T1.
on
This
the
game is
Gragas.
completely fucked.
Belly flopping. Further reducing the
Chemtech
only
Soul
lead
Swain.
in terms of gold that T1 was still clinging on to.
Chemtech
Dracos.
Soul Swain?
Oh my! he
God,
doesn't
I
even have
told
a
you
second
this
mana
last
yet, by
time,
the
but
way. That's gonna
I
be
just
a lot
don't
of
like
bonus when it
Senna.
does
I
come
think this
through.
champ is just
This
fucking...
fresh
Ugh.
Great argumentation.
It's so...
fresh haters. I gotta say, thus far.
It's
not
either
able to really make a
insanely
big impact in
broken
this game.
or it's completely
Look, I'll give
useless.
you
I got one right
caveats.
beside
And
me.
there's no middle
I am.
ground, and I hate
But
that.
if you get a lead, this champion
It's so jarring to
similar
see Senna
what
in some
CFO
games.
wants set up first. If Thresh has
Looks
set
like
up
a fucking
first,
bot, or it
easily
looks
plays fights, you
completely
can
OP.
deny the engage.
I
The
hate
flay
it.
can be such a powerful tool,
It's like
especially against a
Kalista.
champion like the Gragas.
Like, at least if Guma was playing something like Jinx, and this happened, I think it's okay. Just have to let him get some items and try and stall. One reset and it's playable, but with Senna I'm like, I'm just looking at this and I'm just wondering. So Guma has 40 stacks. Hang on, the loser of this plays Koi, right? Yeah. Chat, tomorrow is G2 Fly and AL Gen G tomorrow. Oh my god. G2 Fly EU NA elimination game. Oh my god. Yeah, the only way the map breaks for CFO, think of the map right now as like, wherever Gragas is, CFO play away from, right? So it's almost like top is like this wall. Gragas will just hold and he will get...
The hook lands! They bait the trap! It's well executed, but Doggo's still standing and he does so much work. Extra damage coming in. He now needs to retreat. He needs to get the hell out because it's double TPs. T1 smell blood in the
Hook
water.
misses. Double
T1 see
TP
an
used
angle,
from
they're
T1.
desperate to take it.
And they get
Solid
Caitlyn,
retreat.
Flash, and
Doggo.
Braum summoners.
Oh,
Do you
overconfident
force
overeater
Atakan? I'm looking at
carrier.
Guma Yushi's health bar and I'm thinking... Or Dragon. No Dragon, there's a ward.
It's
It's 1 minute on Dragon. There's no way they can do Atakan. No way are they going to get away with this, right? Look at Guma Yushi's state.
CFO, they're ready.
Doggo's not here. He's most of the gold lead when he's not in the area. It's so damn close. Driver already caught by the hook.
Galio ult, big. Driver might die here. But the Swain is the problem. Hook onto the Swain is big. Oh, the Atakan hit him. But look at the Swain. Caitlyn's almost here. Caitlyn's almost here. Hook again. Double kill for Owner. Faker.
Just in time. The final moments of Honkyu's life given. To get the 80
Owner has to steal it and get lanterned out. He's gonna W over and carry us and lantern him. They don't go for it. They don't go for it. I think, did he fuck up his W somewhere?
Takes the hit. Atakan goes to CFO. But the resets will come through for the Dragon. As we take a look, obviously this starts with
God, the Swain gets so much work done.
But this early on, the base damages are still a big deal. And you can see T1 wanting to try and push as hard as they can.
The Atakan was even hitting Swain, but he still lives.
To kill this Swain.
The hook kills him here.
This goes back in, and eventually they will take him down, but the cost is massive because Doggo arrives.
Where does Owner W? Here on the wall trying to kill Braum? Oh, we don't see it.
Another double kill for
Drake's
the
up.
man. And now T1 so
Oh,
much
it's
used
Chem
there.
Soul.
And this
Chem
fight,
Soul with
they can't
Swain.
afford-
No flash for the Zed though. Trap connects. Doggo can't quite get into range. Faker off
Driver
to the side.
combos
Faker
Doran.
with the flank. Is it going enough? Ulti's now coming
Carry
out.
us
He's still
in
the
there.
back line, looking for a bit of follow-up.
Owner's in there, but he
still
can't
standing
press
for
R.
He's
He
gonna
just
try.
dies.
And down he goes. The double kill.
It's a pentakill for Doggo.
Domination.
It's a pentakill for Doggo. It's a pentakill for Doggo.
It's Doggo's time to shine. The
Headshot. Pentakill for Doggo.
Doggo.
Pentakill for Doggo against T1. Holy shit. It's over. Caedrelin's insanely fed. Chemsol. Wow. CFO is on match point against T1. Really? This could have been a 3-0 for CFO if they didn't fuck up that first Atakan in game 1. They had a great game state. They fucked the Atakan so hard and got 5-0.
Owner gonna steal at the very least the blue buff.
They've been flawless in game 2 and game 3.
Again on track for
they just have been.
Win. Doggo.
Holy fuck, that Caitlyn damage. T1 have been on the back foot a lot of these series.
That's why Doran is still level 14.
They're just gonna force it.
Respond. Might be goaded into another fight, but obviously CFO happy to take that.
T1 again.
Pull on to Keria. He's dead.
Okay, they managed to find the hook. Keria caught out before the fight even starts. Owner has to be the difference maker. They need a steal.
Faker.
Moving in.
Big taunts by Faker. But no damage. Where's the damage? Where's the damage? There is no damage.
Too damn tanky. Another ulti.
They can't cut flashing. For the beefcakes. There's too many.
God, I really think I'm really strong opinion that if they had Jinx this game,
hoping that they can outplay, that they can
could play these fights, but the Senna is so useless. Even a Philios would be good. God, I hate this Senna champ.
Dead in the water.
Doggo 10-0. Game 2, Honkyu 10-0. The carries of CFO are dominating. I'm just really confused, okay?
Game 1 felt so
why
what
on earth is T1 playing Senna Thresh? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Senna Thresh? Where the fuck have they pulled that out from? It would be cinema if CFO won MSI. It would be absolute cinema. But I can tell you if CFO win this series, 99.9% of all pick'ems have failed.
Don't get me wrong, Honkyu powerful as well. Doggo isolated for a moment. Faker tries to find the angle, but they backstep perfectly. Honkyu ready to deny any potential engage. Lockup is already there on the Owner. He's not able to get anything done. Ready to go in. Finds Doggo. Finds the death mark. Shield across the top. Doggo still standing. The death mark.
He lives. Doggo lives.
In the back line of the base, it's Honkyu continuing to run rampant. Doran doing everything he can. A few steps, but not
is just so unkillable.
Down CFO.
Into game 4 we go.
In back-to-back games as CFO move on to match point.
Match point, CFO. Match point against T1.
And 2 games in a row now. CFO is just
what on earth is happening?
Great.
They are winning 3 games in a row. T1 blue side.
I'm not gonna lie.
Talia ban, TF ban. Alright, this is where I really think Varus is a must ban, Azir is a must ban. These two need to be banned somehow from the side of CFO. Then, I think T1 either Doggo early rotates Jhin and they force him onto MF, or if you don't early rotate Jhin, they will pick Jhin. 2-3, 100%. Ari is a great champ right now, but it does get met by Sylas. If Honkyu's a good Sylas player, which from what I can see he does play it. So T1 have Jhin, Varus, Xayah Rakan, and a Jinx lane. That's their... Okay. They have Jinx, Varus, and a Jinx lane. That is their champ pool right now for winning games. Ornn ban. Ornn ban is good for Jhin, but Varus and Azir are open. Do you want to give Faker Azir? Do you want to give Guma Varus and match it with Jhin? I think Azir ban is better. I would give Guma Varus, play into Varus with Jhin, and see how the game goes. Faker, love... What?
Could have just been
Azir ban, nice. Okay, so Guma Varus. Ooh, they're gonna take the Rumble. That's why they ban the Ornn. I am so fucking clueless. Of course they ban Ornn. Galio's out, Ornn ban. It's the only answer is to Rumble. So now what do you play into Rumble rest? Oof. Jace? Is he a Jace player? Jace, Gnar, Ambessa, Renekton, I think are your options. Ambessa. No, Renekton. Skarner 1-2. I would love a Varus for Guma. They could do... they could do Yone on 3 if Owner has enough AP junglers. They could do Varus Yone. Or they could do Varus Nocturne. I think Varus Nocturne kinda works. I think Varus Yone works if you have like... What do you have? Sedge, Maokai... Poppy.
Draft phase, now the Poppy to
Poppy
follow,
flex.
a good tool for disengages.
Poppy flex.
Flex as well.
Yeah. I think that
Okay, they have to pick Jhin here. Otherwise, you can't drop bot into Varus. That's impossible. Is Poppy good into Skarner? Varus, Poppy, Rumble. What does CFO need? I feel like CFO needs more like dive or more range. I feel like, you know, some kind of poke champ is nice, but I do like dive. And when I say dive, I think like Alistar is a good champ. Asol is quite a nice champ. I think Rel, Alistar, Asol. Yeah, I think with the Rel ban, they're basically saying Poppy's going jungle. Otherwise, you would just put Poppy support this game. Yeah, I think Owner needs a Nocturne. Yeah, there's the Nocturne ban. Yeah, I think they should have picked Nocturne instead of Poppy. I think if they picked Varus Nocturne here, because you know they'll go Jhin here, your comp functions really well into Jhin. But Poppy into Jhin is fucking...
We're kind of getting towards
T1s, they're probably going to ban Alistar last. And then they play, right, you can't really play Rakan into Poppy, so they're going to have to, blind mid on 4? Ari is a bit tricky to play. Ooh, I do like a Bard angle. You can blind support or blind mid into the Poppy flex. Maokai support? Oh, what?
Okay, all right. The timer.
He had time to swap the Nautilus there? Okay, I mean, Renata's out. And Braum is out. So Nautilus blind is pretty safe, I would say. Pretty safe.
And again, it feels like they're hedging their bets there because
what have you got for me, Faker? What mid do you have? Sylas? He's a good Sylas, but I'm scared of Cassio on 5 here. Something, they need to pick stuff to stop this Cassio on 5. Ooh, Jarvan, I do like the Jarvan. It stops the Cassio on 5 a little bit. What's a... Ooh, you know, Akali into Poppy is annoying. Akali into Poppy is annoying. What do you pick into Kassadin that's mobile? I think Akali is your... Akali, Ari... Kassadin is... I don't like it. I don't like it. It's good into Sylas Rumble, but your comp is so fucking... Alright, Cassio. The Cassio is very strong against Poppy and Sylas. But the Cassio is weak into the Varus Jarvan Rumble. It's a bit of this, a bit of that. I feel like Sylas is kind of hard to play this game. Cassiopeia, Ambessa, like, that is not fun. Alright, T1, life on the line. Well, not really, there's double limb, but this could be one of the biggest upsets in like esports history. The APAC region beats T1 in a best of 5. Was? That hasn't happened ever, has it? Did Flash Wolves ever beat T1 in a best of 5? No, right? Oi, 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 oi. It's only 2 minutes in, but I'm feeling tense. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Holy fuck. Oh, it's Doran's ring, Sylas. Great mid gank here. Oh! Oh! He's dead, he's dead.
EQ flash, keeping it going. Faker standing on the edge, hoping to be Honku back, and it's first
NT.
blood for
Great
T1.
gank. Great gank by Owner. Really need these kind of ganks in the Sylas lane. Alright, mid is saved. That matchup is fucking hard, and now he's through a really annoying portion of the matchup, which is really good for Faker. -1 for Dorat. Faker's diving top.
Faker top side now.
Trying to make a sideline impact rest.
Stunned there. Dorn starting to burn rest down. Rest living for an extra
crazy good dive.
T1.
What is it with Faker Sylas when in the clutch? He's losing 2 waves mid to snowball top. He's losing 2 waves. That's one already gone. Here comes the second wave. He's really far behind in EXP. Ooh, Owner used his Q and his E, but he should be fine.
Punish. Hard for...
Hook. They fake based. CFO fake based.
CFO trying to
no
make the
flash carrier.
Had the opportunity for a recall, but instead opting to stick around.
Hook.
Not running the lethal tempo.
Hits.
Connecting. Damage there.
No flash Kuma. Full shot Jhin. CFO bot lane is clapping T1.
Barrier.
Oh man, Faker, that roam top, I don't think it was worth it. Like, Doran's in a nice spot, but he needs help. Owner's gonna save mid or E?
Rinse and repeat on this gang.
Doesn't have it.
Does
he die here?
He
does, right? No, he doesn't.
Oh,
HonkQ! Oh, what? The trade here is kind of worth it because Faker needs to recover, but it sucks to go 1-for-1. Top is diveable.
So he can actually buffer
I think Ambessa, can buffer the Poppy E with ult.
Invulnerability to CC.
He has 2 cookies as well and 2 pots.
I don't think he's gonna. Other reinforcements.
X-Flash in.
Does he die in the chain CC? He does. Wow, easy. Easy dive. And Faker's covering the bot dive.
Junjia's gonna find Faker.
Faker no flash though. Junjia ults him.
Might just get traded out, but Kailing now here to follow. Faker caught out, has an ult, steals away the Impale, manages to catch 3, but there's no follow-up there.
Faker's trying to do so much. Maybe he's trying to do too much. He's dropping so many waves to try and help everyone. Dives top, and now he's trying to cover bot on the dive. Faker is... he's so down in XP. He's level 6.5. Grabs on spawn. Still a good game for T1. They're in a great spot. It's just they need to get a lot of XP on Faker. Maybe Faker needs to pivot and go Rod of Ages here because he's behind. Is it worth it?
The game. Carrier doesn't have his ultimate yet, so turning this into a numbers advantage
maybe not. Maybe he just goes to Rocket Belt.
There's also Jilly Fink due to the range
like
and ultimate.
I'll be happy to get it and walk away.
Junjia has no smite yet.
CFO ready to force the fight.
Wait, did he get it? What? It said on the thing he had no smite. What? He smited it.
Willing to risk the flip. Arrow.
Oh, Guma! Can he steal it? No way!
We're thinking of. It's a baby version of that play, but you can hear the call in your head. You can hear the swear words from Caedrel himself.
I'll never forget that moment in my whole life. That was the craziest thing ever. Faker still down in XP, but the map state is playable.
In the bottom lane. Cassio a champion.
Really playable for T1.
All these scaling options.
Probably the best early game so far.
But again, you're
well, not best, but like most stable in the last few games. God, support TPing on the map in the first 10 minutes drives me crazy sometimes.
The knockback into the wall. Junjia.
Okay, no flash Junjia. Wow, a very big respect flash there. Owner. He's gonna try and get Jin flash here or what? Oh, he's hoping Jin face checks. Jin might face check. Jin doesn't face check.
At this stage.
The Cassio is scaling so hard.
T1. Well, Doran can't just TP.
Could be a good fight for T1 though. Doran's moving down. He might have to TP in though if they want to fight this on that ward, yeah. Faker is a little bit far. Carrier needs to ult someone out. Oh, he's cancelled. Nice rumble! Really nice rumble! Really nice rumble! A lot of work done there by Doran. Holy fuck, man, he came in and cooked them all. Carrier had a tough fight there. He gets hooked, his ult gets cancelled, and he gets grounded. Wow, Doran, what a fight. So you'll see here, first look at Carrier. Hooked, airborne, grounded, ult cancelled. Now Doran, ult. Lands onto 2 or 3, but here, this flash E, Q, overheats. Wow, insane amounts of damage.
It is exactly what T1
insane amounts of damage.
Team fight.
Junjia looking for a fast play in bot. Doran no flash. How do they have vision of Carrier? He probably stepped on a Jin trap. Faker is slowly recovering as well. He's still down a lot of CS though. He's freezing top waves. Every minion that he can deny from HonkQ of XP is 1 million plus of recovering. He's actually done a lot of work to recover the XP already. Carrier wants to run around the map real quick. Is AP Varus good here? No. He has Rumble Silas on his team.
Maybe an angle on Doran.
Ready to go. Immediate ulti. The combo now coming through. Trying to burn through Ornner before he can get the ulti down. He just barely manages to get it up, but it's not where he needs it. CFO, quick shutdown.
They make it happen. Faker's also dying on the weak side. Owner's here though. Did Faker? How did Faker dodge that Cassio ult? What? 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 Did he like
in the lead for T1?
Oh, Guma. Holy fuck, Guma clicks forwards. What the hell? Okay, T1's coming alive now.
Guma not wanting to use the summoners.
T1's coming alive.
With the barrier and flash could have
drop a replay of that fight. What happened to Cassio ult?
As we take another look at this fight. First it looks like Faker is in trouble, but they do know they have a numbers advantage.
He gets
here,
it onto
finds
Cassio, and then what?
And he hits the stun onto Honkyu, which is the only reason why he actually ends up
backsteps
surviving.
and stands there.
If Honkyu doesn't get hit
He
by that,
stands still looking the other way,
Faker trades one for
and then he
one.
just goes
Owner
in.
ends up killing
What the
Kaiwing,
fuck?
but I think CFO going to feel a lot better
He
about
just
the trade.
turned
But now
around
the
and
game
stood with his back to him
rapidly
for like a
snowballing away from
second.
them.
I guess he knows he's gonna get ulted when she comes out of the CC, right? So he just stands there.
Mid lane turret immediately being
cannon.
taken by Guma as well.
Just aura farms him or
feeling
what?
like it's just advantage of his own.
Alright, Faker's so fucking back now. Someone's gonna wake up in EU and be like, wait, T1 CFO went to 5 games? There's no way they fight this Drake. Surely not, right?
He's big.
He's very big.
Surely not. No Seraphs on Cassio. 7-stack Roa. You have a fucking Collector Zeal Jhin.
Drake has started. TP.
Okay, they're just gonna fucking
already
send it.
coming in. Dora
Fantastic.
needs the base first. Will TP now.
Ulti from Honkyu.
They're gonna drop top
Big
waves
to
and send
watch.
it.
The ulti from Carrier, arguably even more important. T1 immediately go in, knowing they have the man advantage for a brief moment in time. They're going to get the dragon.
Oh!
But Honkyu over the wall. It's a perfect ulti, but I don't think he has the damage quite yet. Trying to burn through Guma, but the exhaust is perfectly placed.
And they lost the game.
And T1 obliterates CFO.
You know, if I think Ambessa didn't get pop ulted, and Ambessa could ult on Varus on that Cassio engage, I think they could have won that fight, but yeah, Ambessa is in Narnia.
Not long for this world.
Rest trying to get something back, hoping to find these shutdowns. Carrier takes him out of range of his own tower.
Oh my god. Oh, he got him.
Doran living.
Donor.
Doran donates his life.
Donor.
But T1 still
Doran and Owner. You know, if I think Ambessa's here and ults now, oof, it could be a monster fight, but she's too far away. What do you do now? Do you just put Driver in and just lock in Ornn? I think they're gonna put in Driver and lock in Ornn. Man, Doran's carrying really hard. Is CFO just the kings of doubling down? 4k down, fight anyway, lose. 7k down, fight anyway. Lose, now what, 10k down too? But their positioning is so awful to fight. Like, it is just fucking god-awful to fight this.
Objectives are getting shredded. Honkyu trying to make good into the side lane, ready to backstep a Faker, tries to turn and he manages to get it. Faker still stepping up, goes through. Honkyu and turn it back. Faker!
That is because Cassio W disappears from the ground. Wait, Owner's gonna die. Oh my god, Junjie got it!
Are you kidding me? The objective bounty claim T1!
Oh my god! So that death from Faker,
as you highlight,
that fight, Cassio W's on the ground. The Cassio W on the ground disappears, but you're still grounded. So he couldn't W. That's why he panics. You see that Cassio W? It's gone. Now it's gone, but it's still there. He can't W. So that's why he like proto belts and then he's panicking a bit. I think if he could insta W there, maybe he can win it. He was still grounded. It's like a very small frame, maybe like a 0.2 second difference of when it disappears, but you're still grounded because the grounding has to fall off. But the animation's gone. I think that he W's there, and then he proto belts back, and then E's away, and he kites him for his next W. He might play it. But the Cassio had... Did Cassio have Seraphs as well? Cassio getting items is scary. Yeah, grounding has a duration, whereas the animation just expires, right? So it would be close if he gets that W off. That's why I think Faker's reaction was like he kind of sat in his chair and scratched his head. That interaction's crazy. Don't worry too much. I think T1's probably... I really want that 5th game. I want to see the draft in game 5. I just need to see it. You know that CFO is sending it on the straight. You fucking know they're sending it. No fucks given. They are sending it. Yes, you could wait for Infinity Edge Shin. Yes, you could wait for level 16 Cassio and Leandris. But you could also just say fuck you and fight. Volume increase. TP bot by Ambessa. Try and go through bot here. CFO can't go through mid. So they're gonna wrap around here and go through bot maybe. See if they can fish their way in. No, they can't. They're too late. Is he gonna... Oh, he got Poppy W'd on the fucking blast cone. Oh, Faker! Nice ult by Ambessa. Doggo's getting solo killed by Owner. Guma's getting solo killed by Rest. Rest is gonna get him. Faker's gonna try and peel. Flash away from Owner. 3v4. Owner. EQ. Goes in. W is grounding. Carrier! Doesn't get the stun. Honkyu kites back. Doggo's kiting. Burning. Ticking. Bleeding. Faker! Gets his flash. Ult.
Curtains called.
Oh, Scooby, I don't feel so good.
flag.
Oh, Doggo! Oh, does he have stopwatch? He does. Owner tanks Honku. A lot of damage from the Casio. Oh, that's 2 of them down for 1. Maybe an over chase. Faker. Proto. Faker! Doggo! Is that, why am I saying Doggo? Carrier! What the fuck is going on?
The dragon is up.
Oh my god!
Definitely gonna get the turret if Faker and Carrier can get out.
Bro, these teams are playing really good. Some of these fights, crisp reactions from people. So quick. This puppy W onto Skarner, boom, grounded. Faker says, wait, he's grounded. E goes on him, takes Skarner, tries to get Jin, doesn't get him. Then Faker dashes back to try and peel. Look, he tries to defend Guma from resting Kaiwing. Owner flashes away from Doggo. Oh, they're on Baron. Faker's just clicked Baron. He just clicked it. He just said Baron's mine. He didn't even go to Drake. He's just doing Baron. What the fuck? The fuck is this? He's doing Baron with poke Varus. Now he's basing. Now he's basing. He ran from base to Baron, clicked it, fought Baron, lost half his health, and then went back to base. Yeah, he had to do that, I think, because, I mean, we were in a replay, but I think CFO were on Drake, and he was like, if I do Baron, they'll stop doing Drake. And he's right.
Well. Doran taking the Mega Blast Cone. A little bit of poke going to the wall. 8K. Doggo gets to open the fight with the curtain call. Carrier fishing, and he manages to find the ult. CFO hesitating for a moment. Junja wants to flip it. Ready to risk the 50-50 Carrier, trying to zone him away. 3K, good diligence coming in.
Oh, he almost got it! Flash ult from Junjia, but it's on Faker. Rest is back. Honkyu's gonna die to Owner. Maybe the Rumble ult's also ticking on him. Rest is gonna jump onto the backline. Oh my god, Doggo goes Owner! And down goes Doran! Oh, down goes Kuma! Oh, down goes Carrier! Oh, down goes Faker! It's an ace for CFO! It's an ace for CFO!
T1 have the discipline not to flip it, to keep Junja at arm's length. It's a flash in. The risk, Owner secures. It feels like everything you could want for T1, but it's the fight where they find a way to crawl their way back in.
Faker whiffs the ult. It's the miasma.
Faker couldn't do anything this fight.
He baits in Owner.
Kuma just dies.
Stuns Doran, and miasma's Faker.
The damage is way too high from CFO.
Top of this backline and is unable
the damage is way too high.
Rest gets on top of the Varus, and as we
oh my god, the Ambessa Casio is eating them alive. It's only a 1k gold lead now. T1. And you have to imagine, yes, they're a little bit up, but there's so much standing gold on the map. CFO have 0 towers, but they have Baron. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be an easy setup for CFO. Mid to bot, 4-1, push, tower, mid, base, and open top. They could get 4 towers on this Baron. Rumble ults could stall, Faker could try and get top tier 2, so Ambessa has to cover. Oh, Kaiwing's caught, that'll be great for T1. Kaiwing's hinting, that stops the Baron. That's a bad timing. Casio had a bot wave ready. That is a bad timing. They got bot tower.
Can
Honky do try and double down on bot. Casio doesn't have Baron buff. So the idea there would be Jin catches mid, they go 3-man bot, push out, take the wards, whatever, push the wave, take the tower, shift mid, Rumble's catching, and then they can 4-man mid. And they can like Jin ult or something and try and get the tower.
But the gold lead,
but again,
I'm looking at Casio's items and I'm asking myself, like, can T1 win this game? Holy
so
shit.
many good proactive.
Here's mid tower. This is what it would look like. They go 4 mid.
The team, although Doggo has been catching up.
And they would just hit it. But Rumble's not catching bot now, right? So Rumble's mid, so it's a bit harder to walk up.
Taking it away though.
No objective on
they
that
have
for
flashes up as well.
But if it was a Hextech, if it's an Infernal, even a Mountain, I
Carrier
think.
TPing mid.
The value would be.
There is a soul for T1 spawning. Junjia could ult here, gets Carrier. EQ in from Owner. Rumble ult. He gets grounded, he can't ult. He ults to the. Oh, Poppy ulted the Casio! And Ambessa's in there.
The entire T1 lineup, and he lives for an extra moment. The curtains are called. And T1 are retreating. Backing away, diligent, body blocking for the low health teammates.
Drake's up in 50 seconds. Did Casio TP when she got Poppy ulted? Is that it? It makes sense,
no?
No?
Crucially, no flash. Flash is up for everyone on the side of T1. So many resources.
The game
and it's
could
going
be
to come
decided
down
right
to the
there.
slimmest of margins.
I think that T1 need to poke him a bit. Some poke, any poke with this Varus. Any poke. But I don't know if the poke does damage.
Well could be the final fight of this series.
They have 5. They have red buffs.
T1 do have the luxury.
Oh, Doran's level 15 as well.
For maybe a mid push.
Level 16 ult.
Something else. There isn't a Baron on the map, obviously.
Oh my god. I mean, T1 could just give this. It's not the end of the world.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see T1 play.
Like T1 could just test the waters and just back away.
to actually get this objective. Faker sitting on the
Faker's gonna
hill right
blast
now,
cone Skarnerl,
but he's spotted by Rest.
I think
Rest,
just
by
try
the
and
way,
steal
is
it.
looking for that flank. If he
Guma,
can
he
get
steal
on
it?
top
No way.
of Guma again.
Far as the arrow.
2.7, getting lower.
Doesn't get it.
Objective taken.
T1
T1
out.
know that
All
they don't
good.
have to overcommit.
Oh,
but it's
Faker!
on the side.
E into Skarnerl, this clean! Into the wall from Keria! Into the knock-up! It's a pick for T1! Rumble used! Chasing them down!
Hungry for the chase.
They have a
Rapid
blast cone
retreat
to
from
play with.
CFO,
Faker
but
can
he
take it
won't
with
go
Doran.
chasing.
Here they go! There's no
There's a
tower!
turret. Faker's gonna keep on
Big cone
chasing.
massive. This
Up.
might just be.
For Jin.
Flash forward.
Now it's down.
Flashing out. Faker looking for the
Oh, he
angles,
gets
giving
the
away
Jin with the
nozzle. He
nozzle.
will lock up Doggo, but
Not
they don't
too
quite
far,
have the
too
fall.
far.
It's going to be Caedrel.
Oh, it's not too far, Faker!
They
Okay,
will take him down.
Faker defines the pick. 45
Faker
seconds on
has
the
flash.
Baron.
Junja looking for Faker.
Stopwatch
Goes
did,
gold
but
to the
Cassio W is going to hurt
Faker's
here.
got nowhere left to go. Tries to
W's. Cassio ults him on the W. TP coming in from Dorat. Junji has flash, flashes the combo. Jin ult is big. Oh, Keria flashed him into the wall! Big play by Keria! EQ. Jarvan doesn't have ult yet.
Just be careful, Rest is on
Baron's
his way.
up in 20 seconds.
Level 17 and Bessa.
Faker no TP.
A threat indeed.
Jarvan has ult. T1 have a play here.
Faker
They
goes
base,
down,
they
the
open,
timers
and they
are
send it on
favorable.
Jin.
T1, 10 seconds on Nash.
Doggo's going to stay really
Pieces are
far
gonna
back.
come in. I know these Team Dracos, they
Doggo
are going
needs to
to
stay
gun
really far back in
straight
these
for that
fights.
objective.
Rest
Guma
tries
needs
to
to be
retake
careful not to just get Ambessa
of
ulted
the
on mid
mid
without
lane.
Edge of Night. He just dies.
CFO ahead on after he does
Poke
drop it
doesn't do
mid-fight.
anything. That blast cone taking, it's pretty good.
Junja
They
not
should
having
take away
flash
the
makes
blast
it
cone.
pretty easy to knock him out of the pit. You highlighted
Bit of
before.
poke.
A vulnerable
Oh,
target
they're looking
for
on
the top.
Guma.
The ultimate as Junja starts
Smites
going
off the edge of
Smite,
Night.
the ultimate
Sidesteps
completely
the
works.
ultimate.
T1
Faker's in there. Ults him. No stopwatch on Faker though. He might have just died. He has. Owner's in there. No flash on Doggo. Owner's going to die as well. Doran cooks him. Oh, Keria double ult. Keria double ult.
He finds the angle.
Oh my god, he saved Owner! Owner, Sun and Sky, gets pulled into the wall. Doran flashes in! Doran! Doran! Guma!
Going golden. An extra moment, but
Guma!
Q drops.
Keria needs help! Keria needs help! No, he doesn't. He's killing you with a support. He's 3 levels down.
Everything they
Keria,
have to go to game 5.
Doran
running.
needs to
Shows
E.
his flash. The jungler.
Oh,
so the one
they
exit
they
kill.
don't really have damage on Baron with their
Not going to be
champs.
given one though.
What the fuck
Absolutely
is going
crazy.
on?
That does mean
What
though
the
there's
fuck
no
is going
flash.
on? There's 48
Take a
kills!
look, Chunja. The hero
There's
of this region.
48 kills.
So
Faker
many
doesn't have Zhonya's here. If he could
first place
Zhonya's right now,
finishes, doesn't find
everything would be
Guma.
fine.
And then Keria steps in front to ensure that Rest doesn't get on top of the Varus immediately. And Doran in the back line. Together
Oh
with
my
Owner,
god, that poppy ult.
already doing great work. But with
The
Is it
onslaught
worth it
poke,
for
something that
CFO to
have
trade Baron
contend
for
with
Soul?
every single Junja coming to
Keria
the
has
wall.
smite.
Threatening posturing.
Double smite for T1.
as soon as that edge of Night is
Faker's
down,
pushing top.
Dorn on the side.
Owner's
Q.
failing his EQ, I think. I don't know if he just wants to miss that on purpose.
make a
Faker's
play, so
facing
he's
for
gotta have-
Rabadons.
He's got to have the death cap.
He has TP,
Yeah, he's
but there's
facing
not
for
there's
Rabadons.
one good
He could
ward
TP on
behind.
bot wave
Potentially
behind
an angle
them.
to flank
One on
near
the
the
pit.
wolves.
I
Yeah.
think T1 are going to play for the fight again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a
6K.
deep flank.
Keria has smite. Is Keria gonna steal it? Keria!
2K willing to flip it, and they manage to get the chem deck. Drake 3-3 across
In
the
they
board.
go.
T1
Faker's behind.
Rest off to the side.
Looks
Faker
for
trying to
Ambessa.
find lockup. Doggo for
Oh, he
completely
doesn't get the
on
Jin.
top.
Jin
He's
flashed.
blown away.
Oh, he does get on the Jin eventually.
Still
Faker
doing everything
fighting
possible.
Doggo. Yes, stopwatch on the fourth shot if he needs to. Faker solo kills Doggo. Guma helps him.
Doggo, he gets another 3 down for CFO.
3 Jakes apiece. Doran
They need this to be
backsteps
the
the
final
Q.
They need to execute CFO
Gets
here.
the
They
E.
need to take it to game 5.
Keria misses the wall. Stopwatch Doran. Does he have it? Ow, 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 he's burning.
The interrupt on the flag and drag.
Interrupted.
Hongq gets
Hongq's
second
cooking
carry
them.
knocked up.
Hongq's
still
cooking them.
raining
Owner trying to sidestep.
down.
Keria gets him into the wall. EQ from Owner. Does land, but where's the damage? Doran snipes his ass. There's Guma flanking from their base. I don't know how the fuck he came from there. Jesus Christ. Jesus, where the fuck did he come from? Where did he come from? What the fuck? Where the fuck did he get from there?
A CFO, despite
Holy
their
shit.
most valiant efforts,
Bro, this
can't actually
over 50
take
kills.
down T1
50
in the
kills,
fourth game.
and now we're
They're
going
gonna
to game
have
5.
selection.
What?
It's time
What
for
the
Silver
fuck?
Scrapes.
How are you so calm?
One
the
game
fuck?
left.
Bro, this
What
T1,
else
this
is there
T1
to say?
always drives me
Or
crazy.
Silver Scrapes.
What
this
is this?
MSI. Let's send it over to
Play safe mid, my Casio pressing R. Who's tweeting these things and how does that have 15k likes? What is that? Bro, where are these fucking photos coming from? What is that edit? How is he? What is that? What the fuck? I would say Lee Sin, Ahri are key. Xayah, Taliyah, TF, Azir are key. And then I think past that, you're looking at like Orianna, Nocturne, Ornn, Camille, Yorick, Jace. Ah, okay, Lee Sin banned instantly. Perfect. Okay, not giving owner Lee Sin in Game 5 is probably a very good idea. Taliyah ban, here comes, I think they'll ban TF Xayah. And then I guess Azir will be banned by T1. And then they have a free ban. They could ban Jace. They could ban they could ban Ahri. I don't know if Honky plays Yone or not, but Faker would pick Yone. Renekton ban. Was? Wait, Xayah Rakan is up. What are they going to play into Xayah Rakan? Jinx Lulu? I feel like T1 would eat a Xayah Rakan here right now. What does Renekton ban mean? Renekton ban means Yorick. And Yorick gets banned, so you can first pick Jace. Oh, I think there's a hole here, and I think they should take it. If he's a good Jace, they should first pick Jace. What does Doran play into Jace? If he's really confident Jace, he should slam it. What? GP first pick? What the fuck are they smoking? Ornn! What? Bro, they're the CEOs of changing to last second or what? Ornn! I think... Okay. Now Xayah Rakan is massive. What does Doran pick into Ornn? They could go Xayah Rakan 1-2, but then they go Ornn, Aphelios, Jinx. Ornn, Jinx, Lulu. Doran picks Jace into the Ornn. Does CFO take Xayah Rakan? Does CFO take the Xayah Rakan on 2-3? Now, how many ADs does Gum usually have with Lulu? Jinx? Aphelios? If he doesn't have a third, they have two options. One, pick mid and ban mids. Or two, pick support, leave last pick till mid, and then drop an AD on 4. So it's a mid pick, or it's something like Lulu, and find an... It's Orianna on 3. What? Orianna on 3? They're gonna need to ban Akali, Syndra, Akali Ahri, yeah. Nocturne ban. Okay, I see that. I like it.
What was it, level 4? After he got
I think CFO should take away anything that fucks the Xayah Rakan. And I think champs that fuck the Xayah Rakan are probably Lulu Karma, isn't it? It's just Lulu Karma. But Keria is Keria. He plays everything. So if he needs to play fucking MF support to push you in, he will. He could play Pyke this game, but I don't think Pyke is that good into Rakan. Ahri ban, yeah. So there must be an AD jungler I'm missing here. Wait, Maokai's open. They could just play Maokai Yone 4-5. Isn't it a fucking headshot? They could play Maokai Yone, they could play Akali. What AD jungler is there? Akali what?
As well, what is that
Alistar ban.
Going to be?
Ooh, they could go Jinx Karma, Aphelios Karma. I think they should have banned Karma. Yeah, it's Guma, bro. He'll slam a Jinx when he can. The problem is the Jinx's frontline doesn't exist. And Akali is open. I think Akali eats here. I think Akali goes crazy. Just fucking do it. Please pick Akali. Tristana mid.
Okay, Tristana locked in.
What? Is he gonna play Lilia? I fucking hate Lilia. I also think that mid matchup is hard. That is not an easy mid matchup. Oh my god, he's gonna play Lilia. They can't go Nefiri, they're full AD. They're full AD. Xayah jungle. Is Jinx Karma the play? Jinx Tahm Kench also a play? Alright, Zyra. Now Zyra clears very fast and has a lot of range. Zyra's bad into long range or engage. They have a little bit of engage and they have decent range. But Zyra will eat their front line with Ornult. I think CFO maybe blundered it a bit because I think they could have picked Akali. And they could have just played a team fighter like Maokai. It's a lot easier. Tristana versus Orianna is not that good for Tristana. After level 5, you just get poked really hard. Unless your support jungle can hover forever. Oh, I don't like the Tristana that much, but let's see. I mean, if Tristana can get to the mid game on 2 items and she's even, she will fry everything. Oh yeah, winner plays BLG. Oh my god, T1 BLG banger inbound. Or CFO BLG. Spellbook Sejuani jungle. Spellbook TF Tamkench. Spellbook. Hang on a second. Just think about this. Spellbook, 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 Spellbook. There is gonna be 5 smites on an objective. There's 5 smites on a Baron inbound.
Early clear. You mentioned it
it's
before.
not Guma, can he steal it? It's half the team has smite. 5 players have smite and there's 10 players in this game.
Yes, most
So
certainly.
why are you saying 6? What is Sejuani gonna do? Spellbook a second smite? Are you fucking high? Zyra full clear is gonna be absolutely disgusting. He's doing Krugs over the wall. Look at Zyra clear time. 2 minutes 46, she's on her last camp, and she's doing Krugs at the same time. Riot. 2:53 in River. Full cleared.
Up 3-minute clear.
On cue. 2, 3 autos, waiting for the 4th to get the reset. Faker chunked out. Does still have his TP.
Misdiveable.
Trying to keep him here, trying to jail
Hey,
here.
crowd, what the fuck?
Plant that first
Tristana
play,
in a
only
fantastic
further
spot. This is
established
what
that gold
Tristana
advantage
needs. She
for
needs
Hong
heavy
Kyu.
trading
Gets his
early
wave
and she
in.
needs
Likely to get
attention.
the free reset as well.
Then she can
Text
really
in
start to
place.
play
come
aggressive.
through.
Oh, Dorat.
Oh,
Dora and Jace, baby.
Dash out.
Owner, sniffing, but there's a cookie on that Ornn.
He's healing up. Get his
But this is
flash,
the
which I
thing with
think
Zyra. If
was-
she can't
would
do
have been
anything
a
with
really
her
big
clear
win.
speed.
They're able to get
Spell books. A
Guma
first
using
in
his
an
Jinx
international
skin.
game at any given point in this game, so
Yeah.
we'll just keep our eyes on the kill feed, shall we, to see who actually gets it.
Oh, Doran is
Once
frying.
again, another very
Oh, he didn't block
topside
it.
Trade.
Like early game link in the
Owner.
mid. His owner might be caught here.
Satchel charge. Good damage down on the owner, but they don't really have great follow-up at this point. Instead, they're
Faker.
going to turn back onto Faker.
Damage on Faker is great for Hong Kyu.
Grasping roots.
Oh, the root
Does
hit.
manage to get him. A little bit of damage on the Faker. They don't quite want
Can't do it with the
Rest
choke
is
the way
getting
it is.
annihilated
wrap
from
around
top lane.
in the mid lane. Meanwhile,
Oh, Doran just solo dove him.
taken down by Doran.
What?
In game 5, when
He's
you need him
20
most, there
CS
he
up,
is.
diving the enemy top. Holy fuck, Doran is
Warlord arrives
frying.
exactly when he mean. A bit of a
The
beating,
gold
we've
lead is
upgraded
Doran.
from a bit to
He's playing
kind of a
Zeus'
knockout
skin.
punch hero. 41
Zeus
tops of the
always
map.
plays
They're
this
all
Jace
on
skin.
recalls as well.
Able to grab that
Oh,
aggro.
oh, Carrier has smite! Carrier has smite!
Carrier with a smite. ready to go. And then the end of the
Rakan
day,
has smite too! What the hell?
Supports across the board.
Oh my god!
Might, I don't think we noticed. Guma flashes but doesn't get the final
Oh
auto as Doran.
god.
Doran still
Oh
going toe to toe.
god.
Nice flash to get away.
Oh
Respecting the all
god.
potential of an Ornn with level 6. He's also
Oh,
taking
good
a kite from the
heavens.
summoner spellbook.
Oh lordy.
This room, but
Oh
it's so
lordy, lordy.
hyped. Pressure on rest.
One of the Oh.
Gage, nice combo. Pull back.
Carrier's
on the Faker,
here.
Good initial dive.
Wait, what happened to the ult?
Level 5. They can't quite
What?
finish the kill on the Oriana. Kaiwan needs a way out. Gleaming
Oh, he
close
didn't have
with
ult.
a bit of health.
On.
Trying to get behind the minions.
I was wondering, why is Tristana
Ooh,
ult?
if Carrier has his
Oh my
looking
god,
at
it's
the
Armageddon
compositions
in
again
mid
with
lane.
how all of
It's
these early
actually
fights
just
play out.
Armageddon.
The other big thing
Should
is this
get them.
Jace is
Zyra's
a
on
constant pressure
red.
point, which means setup is that much harder.
The
We know
Zyra
dream
hasn't
situation for
really
the Zyra,
found
they do have to
anything
fight
this
into
game.
her.
Owner's
Owner
like, not again.
smited that grub because
Doesn't
he's
even
so
have smite.
fucking afraid of
Doesn't
this
matter.
rat stealing it.
Wants to get it. Junja
There's
now
the
on the
team.
way.
Hey.
Hong on the
Hong Kyu.
way. Carrier only
Owner
level
has
5.
flash.
Can't save the day, but they're looking
He's
for a
one
little
shot.
more. Hong Kyu
Owner's
goes
one
right
shot.
in and is going to try to take down Owner. It's a solid ult to kick things off.
Oh!
Satchel chosen. Just barely lives. And
Wait.
they managed to get all the
Okay, I thought he
grubs.
got...
Excuse me,
Don't get excused to red buff.
Taken a
Rest.
Owner, don't die to
Not
red buff.
able
I'm
to
looking at
join,
that health
obviously
bar at the
also
bottom.
still sitting on
Don't
the
you
ignite,
dare.
but even with TP, wouldn't
Don't
have
you
mattered.
dare.
Doran is
Okay.
keeping him.
to back away. Hong Kyu.
Shockwave!
Push back.
Faker!
Flashes out of safety.
Flash Q!
Faker now on the chase.
Boom!
Flash of his own.
Airy!
One more out of it.
W auto!
One more out.
Boom!
He gets it.
Solo bolo!
Reject-
Oh,
That's
solo
the
lanes of
reps of
T1 stepping
Oriana
up in
right
game
there,
5 here.
paying off.
Solo
As that
lanes
is now
are
the
stepping
second
up.
solo kill.
On the bottom side of the map.
God, Torin
slowly
is
but
pounding rest.
surely extending
1.1K.
this goal rest. There's just nothing
He got
can
2
do.
grubs as well.
For Jinja, getting pushed in as
Is it a dive?
Rest in trouble. Drops the ignite
A
early.
bit hard.
Because of his W. That's going to be enough. No wave
Look
right
at Zyra,
now.
look at Zyra, look at Zyra.
Yeah,
T1 bot
looking
lane.
for top. A punish would be huge here.
It would
Carry
be
level
huge.
6.
Oh, no ult for Kaiwing.
Can try to take Guma out. Junja locked up. Goes for the root.
Uh-oh.
Good sidestep. Means everything's
Uh-oh.
fine, and that hurts for CFO.
Zyra's losing her bot camps to Sejuani.
Too much of a cross map, but that is going to be...
TP from
Sees
Rakan.
the TP coming in, though.
Carrier has
answer
TP
towards
as
the
well.
top side, though, because of the...
Zyra gets
T1
the
just keeps
Raptors
on pushing.
response.
So Junja needs to be
Carrier
on the
gets
spot
the
side
plate.
because they're getting
Yummy,
pushed
yummy.
in. Because Guma has range
Base
advantage.
TP.
Kaiwing and Doga can't do too much.
Bro, I fucking love Spellbook. It's so degenerate. I love degeneracy.
Let that one go at least for now. But then the fact that Honky
like, there's a Tam Kench TPing on mid tower to say hello.
Means that lead is gone as
Look at Owner. Is he going to swap to TP and TP back to Drake or something? Go on, do it.
And you're starting to see the cracks in the armor, CFO.
I need to see Owner swap to TP and gank a side lane.
Junja, good initial route. Ulti to follow. So much damage now onto the Jinx. Junja can't quite follow it up at a big chunk. Carry immediately sprinting up to the top side, knowing he needs to be there to defend his AD carry.
TP mid, Cat Despair. Any helpers?
I don't think he can. Reinforcements are on the way though, and
Junja has to be careful.
Might be trying to play a little greedy here as Carrier.
Junja flashed into a Tam Kench. No rocket on Jinx though. No rocket on Jinx.
Devour there to keep Owner standing. Doggo wants to finish that kill, but
rocket up now.
And the wave now deleted. They're likely to tank this.
Knock up into the rocket. It's blocked by Doggo. Ults this tower shot. Carrier stuck.
Carrier's still stuck. There's no TPs available. No one can help him.
He could try and W, but can Doggo kill him? Oh, he pre-puts the feathers. No damage really is there.
Be careful though. Carrier does a lot of damage.
Fortunately, Faker's still pushing in the mid lane. Doran is just listening to Sabrina Carpet, laning 1v1, owning this Ornn.
You're gonna hit the W.
1.4k, 1.5k. The gold lead just keeps going higher and higher.
Going by the wayside here.
Absolutely murdering him. Second Drake, T1 get it. 1-1 in Dragons. That's big.
Again, range. If Jinx can keep you at arm's length, it might not matter.
It's that Doran espresso.
Carrier pretty damn
Faker
tanky,
sniffing.
and Faker hungry for
60
blood
mana
on
on
that top
Tristana
side.
rocket jump. Pulls him back.
In the last game, won't hesitate to do it again here.
Ulting for tempo.
Diving rest.
Rest looking for the angle, but it's just not enough. Down he goes. The feat of warfare, the rocket.
Oi, that rocket.
Not gonna connect.
The Jace is really good against the Zyra. One QE Zyra's cooked. They have to dive top. They have the cameraman just show top. Faker sidesteps the knock up. Junjia gets the ulti. Cameraman! Owner's TPing top! Yeah, I'm on Dragon. Now I'm top.
CFO.
And now my 80 carry finishes the Dragon.
Trade now.
CFO still pushing. Carrier ready
Doggo?
to go. Doggo walking.
Oh, Carrier! Oh, Carrier!
Doggo goes up.
Oh, Carrier!
Back down. Feathers fold back. They can't quite finish Carrier.
Oh, Carrier! What the hell?
Boom. Still standing. His Doran is there right.
That's a TP from Ornn.
It's a TP in.
Oh, Carrier, is he dead?
He's
alive! How is he alive? No flash on Ornn. What the fuck? Is he serious? Carrier, really? He's that guy. He is that guy. Bro, T1, I don't know. They pull it off. They're going to win this series.
The failure in CFO.
Yo, CFO fought to the death. Respect. But Carrier just hide on bush. And he just...
I understand why they go for this play. Again, they're losing on
and
all
then
the
he fucking
other sides
sends
of the
it.
map. It's a Hail Mary, but T1 is ready. Even though Doggo's timing is good, the exhaust means that Carrier just
Tristana jumps on his head.
Doran shows up.
Ornn ults him,
feels prized
and he just gets out.
Maybe he can get a kill. The fact that he doesn't even get the Kench. Even
now we will slowly learn through the tournament, is CFO fucking insane? Or is T1 really bad form? I think CFO is really good. Oh, it's a monster play actually by CFO. Wait, that could be an objective bounty.
Rest in trouble as Owner goes 1v1.
That's an objective bounty.
And Doran still just keeps pushing these win 5,000
he's just pushing
in
sides.
favor of T1.
Taking
they
gold.
Play team deathmatch all they want, but T1 are playing the
he's
entire
just playing
map.
his own game.
And might be
there's a Tam Kench with Ghost running down the river at 80
maybe
miles an hour.
Execute, I don't know what's going to happen with the Jace. Same for Honky, but he's stuck Dracos.
What the fuck is happening here? A minion just killed Zyra? What? Executed?
Crucial. They're trying to donate the kill. They give it to Faker.
Way to carry
First
as well.
pick Ornn, go down 4k gold in 17 minutes.
Absolutely disgustingly strong.
Today I learned
T1, they're just not going to let you get.
Ornn.
And let's be real, it's not like their team fight is bad.
He out from rest. CC there. Kaiwing trying to make the difference.
Dorat, you're a lot of gold.
The Forge got called, but Junja already exhausted once again.
Where's the damage at?
The carries just cannot get their damage down.
Where's the damage at?
Still stepping forward.
Show top gold lead. Show it 6k gold lead. Top
game
4.4k gold.
You're
what the fuck?
It would appear.
Well,
hello?
Never say never.
Never say never.
Hello?
No.
Everyone else is like 600-700 up. I don't know what it is about this graphic, but it's really underwhelming.
Some oopsies.
I don't know why. The bars are just always really low.
Maybe an Otacon?
And it just doesn't feel good. He's 4k up, but that graphic makes it look like
lots of places
where people
throw games.
But I get that it's all split. But just I need something that looks crazy.
I think about it as series. But right now I'm thinking about it as games because in game 5 they've been clutched. They found Junja. Nice McHale's coming through from Kaiwing to keep him standing.
Like, maybe they should use it to compare it to Driver or some shit. That would go hard.
There, Owner still stepping
There's
forward.
4 men.
Carrier
They're 5
ready to
men.
back him up if he needs
Faker.
to. Shockwave only connecting under rest, not the ideal target, but Faker just, and the rest
Doran.
of T1 just don't want to let them back into their own jungle.
Faker.
Trying to keep the pressure on, but it's Honq. Not afraid to step forward.
The exit here, Dracos.
T1 playing for the kills. 2.3k.
Carrier goes in.
Go?
Battle
1600
Kench.
getting lower. Ornn called. Owner trying to retreat. Honq
Wait,
into the
Honq's
back
a
line.
psychopath.
CFO a little bit split. Faker
Oh,
about
he
to
almost
fall,
solo
but
kills
remains
Faker.
Standing. Crucially,
Battle Kench goes in.
Team Feathers ready to go. T1 continue to advance anyway. Unconcerned. Doggo pulls the Feathers back. Finds
Nice pullback.
He's behind them.
Owner
Shockwave.
ready to go. Shockwave.
Owner, you sure you want to go in here?
Down whatever damage he can.
2,
Owner
1 second
playing
on
with
ult.
keeping him slow to
Oops.
Shockwave.
Oh, he drifts it onto the Xayah. What?
He's
The
live.
fuck?
He finds the angle and Carrier.
Carrier, no. Stop it.
Calm down.
Carrier, no.
He's
Reel him in.
nice.
Faker, reel him in. He has ult. He wants to attack.
Being reminded
All right.
of that very
That
quickly.
should
They're
be
not going to be in a
GG.
position to try and contest
Atakan,
this
7k gold lead.
on our
Man,
list.
Doran.
Just not
What a
gonna
game
happen.
5 by Doran.
Honq
Picks
close to
Jace
a
into
second
Ornn.
item, but
And Jace, if you
still
go
so
even against
far away.
Ornn, you're
Doggo has
automatically
his,
useless.
He,
But he's
again,
confident,
is always gonna
and he
be
goes
relying
5k up on him.
Xayah, when you're
And
playing
3
to
levels.
Orianna, when you're playing into Jinx,
Just
character has
completely annihilated
very
him.
limited effect.
Did someone just say if Doran plays Ornn, he
CFO
gives him
just desperately
tournaments?
holding
Bro,
on.
can you fucking shut up?
Only
Up into this team. Even without the Tahm Kench, these fights would be hard as Doggo loses so much of his HP.
Carrier
There's
eats.
CFO determined to try and find the fight, looking for the lock-up onto Carrier. It's Torn who's been exhausted. Torn in the midst of the team. They're trying to burn through this Jace and get
Wait,
that
Doran's
shutdown
dead.
as quick as they
He
can,
just
but
gave
the
1k gold to
shotgun
Xayah.
is good. The reset
It's okay.
is
Guma kills
there.
everyone.
Guma's damn well getting excited even as the feathers
Does he?
fly. The knockback
Carrier?
away was decent. They're trying to hold on.
Owner,
But T1,
battle
they
pick
wanna end it
on the
quick.
Sejuani.
they just don't have the money. They don't have the
Oh,
stats.
he is
they don't have the
tanking that
items.
tower.
Donor is just standing there leisurely tanking the turret, and Doggo trying to hold on.
Only
Guma and Carrier are out the
23
fight, but
minutes in.
Doran and Owner just cleaned it. It's the donor combo.
No, not like this, Dracos.
24 minutes.
3
Holding
seconds.
on.
I don't think they can
No
actually
way.
end. Junja on his way.
Doggo dead.
Maybe.
T1 really is that like meme, that dog meme where
At
the
this stage
dog's
of the
like
game, 10,000
failing to
gold for
walk,
T1.
and then all of a sudden it just stands up
It would
straight.
take a miracle for CFO
It's like,
to
oh no,
find
we're
a way
losing. We
back
could
in.
fall to the lower bracket. We're on
T1
match.
will
Well,
give them
never
the
mind. We're just gonna
respects.
stump them.
To play.
Pretty deliberate as I say that.
Faker.
Faker will be found.
Yes,
by
no
rest.
flash there. Why didn't they go on him?
Now.
3 members of T1 waiting over the wall, and it was a trap. Baited beautifully all
Scooby, I don't
along.
feel so
T1.
good.
The wave on bot side might be the final.
8, 1 and 8.
Double 80 carries Kaiwing. Carrier, unafraid, unthreatened.
The magic was so close here in
Oh
Vancouver.
man, CFO played so fucking good. So much of their
But it
team
looks like
fighting was
reality
great
has
to
set
watch.
in.
They had
Dracos
such
says
good
the
team
Nexus
fighting.
is about to
Oh, Doran just took his head off.
T1.
Is Doran the MVP?
Sending a
His rumble
reminder,
was
you might
clutch.
take 1 game.
His Jace completely
You
carried
might
the
take
last
2,
game.
but you are not
His
taking
Gwen we'll
the
forget about.
series. The world champs,
But he tried his hardest.
reigning, will move on in the upper
But Doran
bracket.
went crazy this series. His rumble
And to
saved
me,
them,
what
and then his
summarizes
Jace
this series is
kept
right,
them alive.
The faces of Junja and
Wow.
Honq. Do they look devastated?
Very good
that they
series
lost?
by
Yes, but
CFO,
also
very
smiles
good.
'cause they know
Very good series. That was a really fun
as a
series to watch.
reminder,
That was really
blue
fun to
for
watch.
the LCK. But
So
despite
tomorrow
the twists
we
and
have
turns,
Gen.G
we find
AL
ourselves with a
and
bracket
G2 FlyQuest.
I think
Then the
many
day
didn't
after
think it was
that, we have
expecting.
T1 BLG,
Certainly were.
CFO
And for
Koi.
T1,
Oh my god.
Arsenal against
Oh
BLG.
my god, tomorrow is gonna bang so
BLG and
fucking
MSI
hard.
have often been the
What a
boogeyman for
blessing.
this lineup.